All right, we're up.
Cool. I'm just busy tweeting quick.
Haven't you got an automated tweeting system yet?
No, not yet.
Actually, we reckon we should start with the Annapurna games coming out.
Okay. So, no charts?
No, charts first, obviously.
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 Obvi.
Obvi. Okay, tweets are out. Everyone retweet. Like and retweet. Going to Twitter. Even she's like, I hope you guys are following the XboxCast.
Who's that?
It's very important that you do. The person on screen.
That's exactly what she's saying.
Yep. Yep.
Ooh.
So you're going to have to fill me in because I don't know anything about the Annapurna stuff.
No, me neither. That's why we're doing it first.
Ooh, excellent.
Because it's always cool. Their stuff's cool. I like their games.
Oh, Annapurna is great.
I put a link to it, and there's a True Achievements article about all the games coming out, so it's like sweet.
Oh. Ooh.
I just watched this. Well, actually, we should do it first because it's kind of cool to do a showcase first.
Yep.
Get the juices flowing of talking.
Yep.
And it's got short. Oh, there's only 5 games in it, so it's not very long. So it's only a half an hour showcase.
Okay.
Which is the whole thing. Just talk through the whole thing. Yo, gameplay boy 2222 or 2222 or 2222.
Gameplay boy, you should just hang out. Why do you always just lurk? We want to know who you are. And yes.
Tell us about yourself. What are you playing while you're lurking? Are you playing Diablo? Ah, Kovatoni's roaring at us. That's not weird.
Everybody's roaring.
I'm so happy they fixed the chat in Kick and got it into my stream so I don't have to go bouncing around everywhere.
Yeah, it's very cool. Kick is improving a lot. Oh, did you see the stats from Kick, or should I add that to the story quick?
Oh, check it in. Yeah. I know nothing now.
Okay. Give me a sec. Let me find it.
You're 50 secs.
All right, hold on. Hold on to your butts.
Oh, but. You enjoying the music? Do you feel like you're waiting for some really important keynote?
Right, I feel like I'm at a Microsoft conference.
I know, it's just about the keynote's about to start. You sat down, you're kind of quietly talking. Oh, I was going to say, what exciting things they're going to release. It's really cool.
Oh, I've got a link to the tweet, but it doesn't come up nicely, so YOLO.
YOLO. Chuck it in the pocket and it will come up in some form.
Yeah, it's in Pocket. It's got a horrible number.
Where is it? Okay, one sec, refresh. Oh yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Right, yeah. It looks really weird though. Why does it look so weird? I zoomed in. 200% zoom in on it. That's weird. Got 4 notifications and like, oh, 2 people like I've got like 3 people like my tweet.
Oh, brilliant.
My come watch the stream podcast. New news, kick streaming. I've noticed I've put 2 hashes in the kick streaming for some reason. I don't know why.
Brilliant.
That's awesome. I've never noticed that. It's been doing that for a long time as well, I suspect. Right. I'm actually going to fix that while I'm here. We are live.
You fix that.
Just delete one of the hashes.
Yes. I think you should. Just
Question
fix
is,
up the...
does both of them have the hash? Yeah, both of them have a double hash. And no one's told me all this time.
What? It's almost like people aren't reading your...
Whoa, I've had 3 people retweet my tweet of joy.
your tweet of joy.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for liking my tweet, guys. Alright.
You're welcome.
Alright. Ready when you are.
Alright, Peter.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Point at me when it's time to go.
We're going.
This is the XboxCast.
Welcome to New News, the nifty and nimble news network. We narrate the news you need to know, or not. We're nuts about the news we nab, and nix the news we nay. And by we mean Lee, the leader of this lively podcast. We're Kyle and Lee, and we're your hosts for New News. How exciting is that?
So you really like that start, don't you?
I do. The alliteration is just so good.
Perfect. I like the LL at the end as well, just to kind of make it nicely rounded off.
Just, yeah, definitely. It just rounds it off. It
Yep.
fills out the mouth nicely.
Yep.
Everyone listening should just try it out once or twice.
People are laughing in chat. The chat
That's
has gone
fantastic.
crazy already this morning, which is good.
Excellent. Hello, chat.
Hello, chats.
So just in case you are new to the podcast, we do live stream the podcast recording over on Kick and YouTube. You're welcome to join in the fun. You're welcome to hang out with us. If you wonder when we stream, maybe you should check out kick.com/the XboxCast. It should have a schedule there, shouldn't it?
No.
Khalid just blank, just staring at me blankly.
So I was thinking to myself, yes, we start at 8 o'clock, but then we never start at 8 o'clock.
No, that's
So-
why I say if you're looking for the schedule, check it out.
Yeah.
Because Twitch used to figure out its own AI schedule. It would work it out.
Oh,
right?
is that what it did? I didn't know this.
Yeah, so it would have like a little handy calendar that it would automatically figure out when you're going to be streaming next.
Ish.
Kick still doesn't have that.
Right. Soon.
If you can't catch us live and you want to see our faces and the expressions we make while talking about this nonsense,
Excited expressions.
such expressions all over your face, then check us out on YouTube because that's where all our VODs live.
They do forever. Well, until YouTube shuts down.
Well, yeah,
Or
next year
gets
maybe.
cancels us.
You'll kick us out. In which case, we'll be going to Rumble because I think that's.
Rumble. What the hell is Rumble? I've never heard of
Oh,
Rumble.
you've never heard of Rumble?
No.
right?
And why have I not got my account Lee Howard yet? No, I'm
Oh,
sad.
you need to. If you get cancelled by YouTube, you end up going to Rumble.
I'm excited to go to Rumble.
Are you?
Causing-
You want to go
causing a
to
stir.
Rumble? Oh, Lee's looking up Rumble now.
I am
Getting-
literally
oh,
typing in
getting ready.
rumble.com. Ah, 4th of the... Wow, there's a really interesting picture on the front of it.
Ah, no. Let's have a look quickly, see what's going on.
Can I get Lee Howard? That's all I care
Oh,
about, really.
here we go. This is all he cares about.
It's not
Sorry.
available. No, I'm not interested.
Oh, what? Someone else has it?
Lee Howard 25 is okay, though. But
Interesting. Oh, well. Who knows? Maybe we end up on Rumble when YouTube decide that we're too powerful to be contained.
that's right. When we escape the breaches of Google's.
Yes, one day. So, Mr. Lee, how are you doing on this fine Wednesday evening?
Well, this is my Monday today.
Ah, so this is your
So-
Mon Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. Something's on my camera.
What's wrong with it?
I'm
Oh.
not very centered today. I'm not sure why. That's better. How am I? I'm just reading Ducky saying I want to see you shaved, like Lee's head. I'm not entirely sure what he wants to see shaved, but that was an interesting comment. See, this is sort of helpful information I get from the chat.
So, does he mean that he wants me to shave or you to shave?
I don't know. I want to see you shaved, like Lee's head.
Hmm.
But that
That is-
could be anything.
That, I mean, who's to say we aren't shaved like Lee's head when we're talking about our ankles?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I'm okay. So, but today was nice and chilled. People were nice to me.
Nice.
Yeah, it came in. Only had because I've only been there for 2 months. I only had 20 emails to look at.
Ah,
So
man.
I know it was so nice. I came in. There was a few bits and pieces. I was like, "Has anyone talked to you about?" Because it was Monday, people were going, "Lee, can you do this?" So obviously I wasn't there, so no. And I replied, going, "Has anyone done this for you?" And the person I messaged was off today, so I was like, "That's perfect." That person
That's
can wait
excellent.
until tomorrow. So that's yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I love
no.
it when that happens.
I know. I missed your email. Emailed you back, but you weren't in. Sorry.
Oh, whoops. You're bad.
You're bad. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's chill. It was pretty good.
Excellent.
I keep adding stuff, new processes to stuff because we keep wasting time doing things. I'm like, we could do this better, and then kind of coming up with a better way of doing things.
It
And the
feels
young guy's
good.
going, he's like, this is amazing. It's so much faster. I was like, yes, that's why we're doing this. So
Look at this. This is incredible.
no, he was really chuffed with one thing to do with his mobile phone setups. I was like, let's do it this way. And then someone came in with a problem. He's like, well, this is so much easier to sort out now. I was like, that's why we did it. It's
Amazing.
so cool. And it's little things like that. It's kind of cool because he's, there's no one else is doing it. So it's kind of, you just rock up and look amazing, but actually just doing simple stuff. Just don't tell anybody.
Well,
good.
hopefully he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Yeah, no, I've been talking to him about it. Yeah, no, I've been talking to him about it, but no one's listened yet, I believe.
Okay. Well, since you control all the computers, have you thought about maybe making sure all the computers download our episodes?
I like it. Download,
Yeah.
then delete it, and then download it, and then delete it, and then download
Yeah,
it, and then delete it.
Just have them run a little bot that maybe just downloads the episode 1,000 times each. Something
Yeah,
small
not
like
too
that.
much. Yeah, I feel like you've got a bigger network to play with me, though.
Yeah, but I'm not in control of the desktop computers. I just
Ah,
control the
yeah.
servers.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get on. How was your day?
Oh,
How
that was good.
How was your meeting?
Oh, I don't quite know what's going to happen, and no one else does either. So
I like your last comment was the plugs don't fit in the switches or something. They got no
Yeah.
power for the switches. It's like,
yeah, so when you get now this is going to be really nerdy for anyone who's not in computing and doesn't understand. When you have a power plug, if it's supposed to plug into a UPS, it has like a female connection and then a male
Correct.
connection.
yes.
And one goes into the UPS and one goes into the server. But it does not have a typical 3-prong plug
No,
that you typically
it's
find
the
on
reverse
end
of it.
cable.
It's the
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And-
so guess what kind of cables the entire site has?
3-pin plugs.
No, these cables that go into a UPS. But guess what they don't have at the site?
Ah, a UPS.
Yeah.
So you have to buy them adapters.
I don't quite know what they did because then I put the meeting on mute and I did my own work.
Like you're all idiots. I've got more things
Yep.
to do than listen to
Yep.
you idiots. Wow.
So-
Did you ask about internet on site?
No, because they can't even get the plugs right. So
Yeah, true. It doesn't really matter
Yeah.
anymore. Like,
if they can't get the basics, then I don't even want to confuse them with the
no,
Wi-Fi.
no. I love the project manager going, oh, it's fine, everyone use Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I'm sure he thinks Wi-Fi is just the sky and it works. I'm sure that's what he thinks in his head.
it's magic.
Yeah.
It's all just
it's
magic.
always there and you just turn on your computer and there's Wi-Fi. I'm sure that's what his brain does. You're going to have so much fun next week.
Indeed.
Mm.
Well, it's not next week; it's the week after. So
Oh,
hopefully
week after,
it's
okay.
nonsense. Yeah. But yeah, so my day's been great because I've just been ignoring all this nonsense
Mm.
and just carrying on, like with my own work. You know what's really cool? That's gotten me quite excited, as nerdy as it is
Oh, yes.
is ARM scripts.
Oh, ARM scripts. Okay.
So
As in like
Azure,
risk chips. Risk
no,
transcripts.
Azure resource management scripts.
Oh. What does that
This
do? Like
is-
turn on CPUs and turn off CPUs?
Yeah, and builds VMs and
nice.
mass builds VMs
You should
on Azure.
tell. You should tell like the computer guys that bring out new games that doesn't work very well. Use Azure, and then you can build another server instantly when you need one.
Exactly.
That's
It's quick.
the idea is that 80% CPU on the last server. You go right. I need a new server. It goes and builds one, and then
Yep,
spreads the
magic.
load over. That's amazing.
Magic happens. Yes. So ARM scripts. I'm busy. It's known as code as a service.
Ah, so you have to pay for it.
Well, oh, kinda, yeah.
As soon as I hear SaaS, I'm like, well, CAS, I guess you call that.
Yeah, code
Like,
as a
oh, how much
service
is that
for
going to cost me?
DevOps. I
Yeah.
was doing lots of DevOps today. Look at
Oh,
me go.
exciting. Wow.
Like last week, I didn't even know what DevOps was,
Oh,
but
yes.
apparently I've been doing it quite a lot, quite often. Have you been doing DevOps, Lee? You
I,
probably don't even know.
I'm not sure. I want to get myself that dirty, actually. I find it sounds a bit dirty doing DevOps all the time
Well, I think
and
we're
not
doing
realising
DevOps
it.
right now.
Oh, okay.
The listeners are probably doing DevOps. They don't
Yeah,
even know.
yeah, they probably are, actually. They're quite dirty, so yeah.
They're dodgy guys.
Dodgy. And yes, Chili, that's right. Wi-Fi is magic.
It is lots of magic.
It's fine. It's magic. Okay.
Right.
So shall we do
So,
some
yeah.
charty stuff?
Let's do some news. You have the charts for us.
I do indeed. Just confused by buttons. 1 second.
Oh, always confused by buttons.
Popular Xbox games. I've got really cool buttons now with like images and stuff. I'm very happy.
Man, you're gonna have to like maybe write up a blog post about how you did it.
How I did it, yeah. I don't know. It just kind of, I like it, one of those things you start doing and then it just grows. You go, oh, that's cool. And then you do, like yesterday I spent a whole bunch of time tidying up the buttons because I had buttons that weren't doing anything anymore because there were things I was messing around with.
Oh
I
yeah.
just do. It's organic, that's the word. It's organic when I do stuff.
Organic.
Organic, yes. Oh, the charts.
Sounds as dirty as
oh
DevOps.
my word. Yeah, that's organic DevOps. That's probably the worst. This is the top 14.
It's quite sad.
It's exactly the same as last week. Literally every single place. I'm going to do a quick run up. Or run down, isn't it? Because you run down the numbers, I guess. So we've got Halo Infinite at 14, Destiny 2 at 13, Overwatch 2 at 12, 11 is Apex Legends, Forza Horizon 5 is 10, Rainbow Six Siege is 9, Rocket League 8, Roblox 7, Diablo 4 is 6, good. That's good, it's stuck around. FIFA 23 is 5, GTA 5 is 4, Minecraft 3, Modern Warfare 2 is 2, and then, excitedly, but not really, Fortnite is number 1.
Oh,
What I might just do is record that and then play it next week.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
Just have it on a button.
I can't believe the top 14 games have not changed.
No,
at
not
all.
in the slightest. Not in a week. Right, guys.
Come on, guys.
Although, what's come out last week? Nothing came out last week, I guess, did it?
Yeah, not much.
Okay, so let's go down the chart and see if anything exciting happened.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves went up from 24th to 15th. That's a decent jump.
Yep.
No, that's all I got.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, seriously, that's all I got down to 27. Then at 28 is a new entry for Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, because of
Right.
Game Pass quests.
Is it a new entry, though? Has it never been in the charts? I guess
don't
because
think
it's
it's
a
ever
really
been in the
old game, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, if you play and complete a multiplayer match in Gears of War Ultimate Edition, you get, I think it's 200 Microsoft points. It's a
Oh.
lot.
That is a lot. So if we were jumped into a game and then just died a lot.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you complete the multiplayer game, you don't have to win. You just
right,
play,
right.
and complete it to the end,
I suspect I will not win.
and then you get heaps and heaps of points if you're an Ultimate member.
What else got? Hogwarts Legend has gone up. Legacy, so Hogwarts Legacy has gone up 3 places. That was exciting. Thanks for the excitement there.
Well, I mean, is this because they released that new song?
No, that was weeks ago, a month ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
but-
interesting. It's gone up. That's all.
Yeah, it's just kind of, people are just slowly realizing that there's new stuff in it. Or a new.
And Elder Scroll 5 Skyrim Special Edition has gone up 1 place to 31.
Why? Why is it climbing higher?
I don't know.
Like,
Why?
remember the good old days when it would just kind of hang around 40, 41?
I know. Now it's getting
And just
bigger.
kind of peek in every so often at the charts. Would like peek into the charts, have a play around, and then drop a lot.
Yeah. But no more.
Now suddenly it's climbing all the way. Do you think it's because people saw Starfield and they're like, oh yes, I need to finish Skyrim before I start Starfield?
Finished. See, I would have thought Fallout 4 would be the one actually to come in.
Yeah, but I think people prefer Skyrim. People like swords and dragons.
Oh, for sure. I don't understand. I don't know. I cannot explain why a game that's like 20 years old is still in the charts and people keep playing it.
Yeah, I don't know either. And I
just-
don't know why climbing paid places either.
Stop it. This Fist Forged in Shadow Torch is a new entry at 37, which is Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And Bramble the Mountain King, which is one of the guys in the chat was playing it. Scarred for Life played it, didn't he? He said it's a really, really good game. Is it number 38?
Yeah, he's loving it.
Yeah, he said it's really cool. It does look really cool. It's got like a bit of a Ring vibe to it, like the movie The Ring vibe to it.
Ah, yeah, it does look
Yeah,
a bit
lots of things creeping after you, but you're really little. Oh, and there's Fallout 4, 39, bizarrely enough.
So I think it was definitely the Starfield thing. People go, yeah, Bethesda games. I still need to finish those.
Yeah, I need to finish Fallout 4, actually. And a re-entry at Gang Beasts at 40. Not 38, 40.
Hmm.
Is it in there for some reason? I don't know. No, it doesn't really say. Gang Beasts rejoin the charts 40. It sits on it. No, just there for some reason.
Just for some reason. Oh, well.
So, a very disappointing charts this week. Come on, guys.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, no, they're not doing. They're not playing any new games.
Yeah, why are you guys just stuck in Fortnite? Come on, you're not children anymore.
That's right. Grow up.
Play a real game.
Play Diablo. Annapurna had a showcase.
Yes.
Last week, actually, it was. So it's really cool. I like Annapurna games. They're really solid. They're a really solid developer. Or are they a developer or are they a person that sells games?
They're a publisher.
Publisher, that's the word I was looking for.
Because I believe that there was big news about their first ever real game, first party game coming out.
Oh, some game about cat.
No, Annapurna is just a publisher for that, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, they have their first new game, their first original game is coming out of them at some point.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's cool. So TA had a little article on it. I thought I'll just run through it quickly.
Cool.
There's lots of news actually worth watching. It's only half an hour. It's really short actually, which is quite cool.
Oh, nice.
So I'll just show you. So Cocoon, which is kind of weird looking game.
That was the one you were showing at the Xbox showcase a while ago, wasn't it? Last year?
Oh, was it?
I'm pretty sure.
Correct. Announced during the Xbox Bethesda game showcase last year, the world-leaping puzzle adventure finally gets a release date. Cocoon launches on Xbox, basically, on Game Pass on September 29th.
Nice.
It's a very interesting... Oh, it's from the designer of Inside and Limbo. Oh, so you get an idea of the game.
Yeah.
The puzzler game.
It looks really cool. I remember Simone getting really excited for this game when they showed it off.
It has a feel of... I can't remember the name of it now. But the one where you're running around as a crow, killing things.
Oh, Death's Door?
Death's Door, yeah. It's got that sort of graphics.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It reminds me a lot of Creature in the Well.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play that?
No, I never played it, no, but no, Simone did, didn't she?
Yeah, Simone did, and she had really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's, it looks cool. So that's the first one. 2AT. I don't understand. 2AT. All in capital letters. All in capital letters. A 3D narrative adventure game from Katamari Damacy, I guess that is. Game designer Kita Takahashi. I'm guessing he's not English, that guy.
No, I get the feeling it's not.
You play as a
He's
teenager.
not from Cornwall.
He's not from Cornwall. You play as a teenager with an odd posture who's trying to live normal life in a small coast town, which soon discovers a new ability grants to him an extraordinary posture. What? They start to uncover more about the mysterious lineage. 2AT is coming to Xbox Series X, blah, 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 Game Pass. No release window as of yet. He runs around with his arms out, basically.
Because he's T-posing. Get it? Like, remember those eras that were happening in Cyberpunk where everyone would just T-pose?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so he's T-posing. So do you think that they just mucked up the physics and they're like, this is great. Let's just roll with it.
Yep. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, so this game's coming up. Who knows? Could be quite cool. Looks very odd.
It does indeed. Looks like a nice completion, though.
Yes. Yeah. Next one's called Flock.
Oh, Flock looks great.
Previously announced in the last showcase, today retreated to a new gameplay reveal. It's coming soon to Game Pass. You fly around. And you get a flock of... I don't know what they are. They're almost like fish.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a mixture between fish and birds.
For birds. Birds?
Oh, okay, yeah, birds.
Birds. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the game is... Or, yes. Or fished.
Fished.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of cool, I guess. It looks
Yeah, it
very
looks very
chill.
interesting. Very chill. It's going to be a very chill game.
You're just basically picking up birds or birds for your flock. It kind of works.
Uh,
Yeah, the whole game looks like you're flying around, basically.
yeah, I'm
Uh,
quite a
quite a fan.
yeah.
Next
Looks
one
great.
is Ghost Bike.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Is it as
Doesn't it?
exciting as it sounds?
I think it's quite cool graphics. It's kind of cartoony look to it. It looks kind of cool. It's an adventure game that puts you in the shoes of a streetwise kid from Free Hub City on a mission
Ooh.
to revive the last of the ghost bikes.
Oh,
Wow. The magical couriers who rode between the worlds of the living and the worlds of the dead. Oh, okay.
okay.
In
You've
Ghost
got
Bikes, you explore a stylized, semi-open world, completing challenges at your own pace to repair your bike as you journey to the afterlife. Ghost Bike is coming to Game Pass in 2024. It's got a really cool look to it.
Mm. I really like the art style. Like it's cell shaded kind of 3D, which is very cool.
Yes, yeah. Looks like you have a ghost in front of your bike.
Well, you are a ghost bike.
You're a ghost bike. But you got a ghost like a skull in a something on the
A
front of your
skeleton
bike.
bubble. I just thought he was thinking about death the whole time.
Oh, maybe he is.
Which I mean, when you cycle long distances, don't you just think about death?
Well, you're thinking about to die. Yes, definitely. Especially in Bloody Hawke's Bay. The Ride of Your Afterlife, it says. Next we have Bounty Star. The Morose Tale of the Graveyard Clem.
What is a clem?
I don't know what a clem is. No idea.
Oh, I thought as the inventor of the language you would know.
I think they're making stuff up, to be honest.
Ah, yes.
So actually, a really cool looking game. So this is an outside showcase last year. This time, creator and director Ben Roos talked us through what to expect from the game, showcases new gameplay, Bounty Star, blah, 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 launches in Game Pass 2024. So you're basically playing in a mech, running around, beating things up.
Cool. Nice.
3D kind of, third person perspective.
Right, you're beating up other mechs.
Beating up other mechs, yeah, running around. And you can upgrade your mech, looking like it as well.
Cool.
It could be
Man.
fun.
We need more mech games.
It does look like MechWarrior 5 actually from that view. You have that view just behind just off the shoulder view.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more cartoony than MechWarrior, though.
Way more cartoony. Yeah.
Not as dark.
No. Oh, and you can upgrade your base as well, looking at the video.
Ooh, cool.
Hang up some posters. That guy has got a Jet Set radio. What's that game you like? I wouldn't remember the name of it. One that you like when you do skateboarding and there's a purple drink.
What? Purple drink?
You know, where everyone drinks purple, goes insane, and then starts trying to kill you.
Sunset Overdrive?
Sunset Overdrive. I'm sure the
They
guy's
don't
got...
drink purple, it's orange.
No, it's orange, is it? Okay. I'm colourblind. Don't pick on me. Don't pick on my disability.
Oh,
Wow.
that's true. I keep forgetting you can't see all 17 colors.
That's right. But the look of the characters, it's got a funny look to them.
Yeah, it does.
More of a Sea of Thieves look symbol song, is it? I don't know.
Not quite Sea of Thieves, more Borderlandsy.
How's it Borderlands? I don't know. It's got a weird look to it. It's not quite Borderlands because it's not quite cell shaded.
Yeah, but it's not quite clean lines either.
No.
Very stylized. It looks quite interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Could be good.
Yeah,
As a multiplayer
it's up
game.
with them.
If you run around multiplayer, it could be quite fun.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Next, we have Thirsty Suitors.
Ooh, okay. This sounds interesting.
Finally got a release date, and all it says is that, and it's coming out November 2nd. Another game that saw look again as well. That kind of I don't know what would you call it really? It's like a kind of cool looking Sea of Thieves, I guess.
Very colourful.
Very
from what I'm
colourful.
seeing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
Annapurna is just like leaning completely into it.
Oh, they completely are. Yeah, it's got a very similar look to the other games.
Yeah.
That Sea of Thieves look again though.
Yeah. It looks quite cool though. Looks interesting.
Who knows what you
It's
do?
probably like a visual novel or something stupid.
It looks like a fighting game though.
Well,
Oh, it
I
could
don't-
be a visual novel. Oh, who knows what is going on with this game?
I'm watching the trailer and I literally have no idea what's going on.
No. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, you get to
Licks-
flirt or fight.
Yes, but then you see in a bit he licks somebody, so that's just
Oh, right.
or
Yeah.
licks something. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I could not tell you what's
odd.
happening in this game.
Yeah. No clue at all. So it's kind of like a skateboarding slash dating slash fighting game.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what we've always
it's a new
wanted.
genre, so
Oh yeah, and a guy's just throwing a piece of cake at someone, like a giant piece of cake,
giant
like the
piece of
cake would
cake.
kill someone.
exactly. But he got held up in the air. Battle your exes. What's that? What's the tagline? Disappoint your parents and find yourself. That's the tagline. Okay.
Huh. What a very modern game.
I don't know what's going on. It must be some sort of weird. First two suitors. It must be some sort of weird thing that smelled like.
I don't even think she'd like it. That looks a bit too weird for everyone's point
There's
of
a
view.
dog on a skateboard.
Oh, of course, there's a dog on a skateboard. Everyone needs a dog on a skateboard.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know what to say. That was a really interesting finish. I think there was more to it than that, but that was definitely the bulk of the
Yes.
games. I think that was the kind of interesting ones.
Well, those are the ones all coming to Game Pass, aren't they?
Yes, they are true.
Nice. So we've got, how many is that? Like 6 games coming to Game Pass from
Yeah, there's
Annapurna?
tons. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. That's a lot. Cool.
Just reading this chatting away to themselves over there. That's all right. It keeps distracting me. So I'm gonna go and continue on this like random stuff that I picked up really quickly. The Kick viewership stats. Should we do that real fast?
Oh, wait, you missed something important in that whole bit.
Oh, what was that?
Of Annapurna.
What's that?
Is it about the Stray that's finally
I
making
was
its
going
way
to do
to
that as a separate
Xbox?
story.
Oh, but it kind of ties into Annapurna because Annapurna produced
Well,
Stray, don't?
All right then. Yeah, it does. Yeah, completely. I've actually got an article on it.
Well, there we go.
That's
So-
another True Achievements article. There you go. It's one of those days. I picked this up early in the week.
Oh yeah. So this episode is basically let's read true achievements to you.
Yes, I think we should do that.
Nice.
Blue 12 and Annapurna Interactive excellent feline adventure Stray is finally coming to Xbox in August after launching PlayStation to console exclusive.
Brilliant.
Everyone's very excited. I don't know. I heard it was overrated because everyone was
Yeah.
going, "It's a cat," and it's a bit boring.
It's a cat game that just kind of like a walking simulator cat game.
Yeah.
But it's a quick completion at only 4 hours from what I understand.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll jump in and we'll be strayed.
So it'll be interesting because this, and I remember this, it was considered Stray one of the best indie games of 2022. I remember it was winning or in the top kind of picks for a lot of the games, a lot of the game things at end of year. Game Awards shows
yep.
at end of year. Not ours, but you know.
Hmm.
So you control a cat who's been separated from his feline family and ends up to get lost in a strange, forgotten city filled with androids. You need to untangle the mystery of the city and its inhabitants to escape. The cat's naughty. He's naughty. He's pushing the controller off the table.
But it's an Xbox controller, which
It
is
an
quite
Xbox
funny.
Controller, yeah.
They would have had to animate that, so that's great.
Yeah.
They're like,
oh, look, it's starting up on Xbox as well.
yeah, nice.
I want to know if people are excited to play this.
I'm keen. I want to give it a try. I mean, I've always wanted to play a cat wearing a backpack.
You're a furry, is that what you're saying?
No, the furry would be I want to be the cat wearing a backpack. I just want to play as a cat wearing a backpack.
I'm sure that's what furries say as well.
There's that line from Community where the guy's looking at pictures of Dalmatians and he says to himself, this better not awaken anything in me. And then later on in the series, he's dating a guy who's dressed up as a Dalmatian. So, no, I don't think Stray's going to awaken anything in anyone.
No furries in this podcast.
No.
We're furry free.
I mean, we have bald heads after all.
Oh, that's true as well. Maybe that's why we want to be furries, though, to get some hair. Okay.
can't even
I think
anymore.
we should move on really quickly because
Yes. Just ignore that happened.
yeah, that's just bad. Okay, cool. Right. So Kick, we've been doing Kick for like a while now, I believe.
Yes, we have. We were one of the originals.
we are.
I think.
We're OG Kick.
Okay.
You kindly shared a Kick viewership stats for June 2023.
Yes.
So they had number of hours watched, 84 million, up 44%. That's a decent jump, isn't it?
That's a huge jump.
Yeah, in peak viewers is 500,000, average viewers is 120,000, active channels 350,000 channels. It's pretty high. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd
pretty
love to see
good.
the side by side of this and Twitch show.
Ah, yes.
I did see the one where they said the first two. I don't know how many it was. And they say 5 million, and it was all these different ones. And Kick is like a quarter or like a tenth of the time. It's so short amount of time. It's got all these listeners and viewers compared
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like
rest of them.
the time it takes to reach 5 million users or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was insanely
Kick was,
small compared to
yeah, really, really quick.
average channels 3,500 and games streamed 3,200, and peak channels are 7,000. So it's good. They're getting some good numbers.
They
And
are.
they keep tweaking it as well. Like OBS now works properly. They have a proper stream connection to OBS, which is great. Oh, not
Yeah.
OBS. Sorry, Restream.
And while on Kick, where there's a new option in your profile where you can hide site-wide the bikini and the hot tub streams.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So there's tick boxes for hiding the bikini/hot tub streams, and you can hide the gambling streams.
Oh,
And it happens as soon as the stream is classified as, hot tub or gambling,
Yeah,
you just see it on your profile.
that's really cool. Okay.
It doesn't show up on the website. It doesn't be suggested to you no matter how many people are watching it. So Kick have taken all the community feedback from Twitch that they don't really like about Twitch,
Yep.
and they're implementing it really quickly.
What? That's like listening to the users and doing what they ask.
I know. Who would have thought
will
that that's a
never
good
happen.
business?
They're not going to stick around. They'll be gone soon. Then that's not going to work. You can't do what they can. It's because they haven't been bought out by anybody yet. That's what it is.
Yeah. And they signed the streamer XCQ or XQC or whatever he is. He's apparently a really big streamer. I don't
XYZ.
really-
XYZ.
Yeah. And he basically had a massive jump in Kick signups. So in 1 month, Kick has quadrupled the active streamers. They've gone from 5 million to 12 million signups,
What?
and they've seen $5 million in subscriptions. So
That's awesome. That's really cool.
put it in perspective, Kick does a 95/5 in terms of streamer
Oh.
payout,
Yeah.
whereas Twitch does 50/50.
I know. It's shocking. And you have to get so much money before you can take it out as well.
Yeah, so Kick allows you to withdraw at any point where you get your money. With Twitch, you have to get over $100 before you can withdraw.
Yep.
So in that $5 million that they've gotten, 4,750,000 went straight to the streamers.
That's awesome.
So that is like Kick is doing a lot of things really well. There's been a lot of pushback. If you've noticed some of the really big Twitch streamers, the ones that have lifetime Twitch contracts, they've been talking a lot of nonsense about Kick.
Of course they have, because they're getting paid to.
Yep, because Twitch is a little bit scared, I think.
And Toddy, I agree. They probably do have better deals than some of the bigger guys, but they make so much money.
Yeah, but
It works
I
out
mean,
well for Twitch anyway.
if you have a look at the big guys on Twitch, their deals are still 70/30. At no point are they getting like 95/5
Because
or
that's
any.
insane. So hopefully they're making enough money to survive.
Yeah, it's hopefully they keep going, but I think they're getting a lot of views. So
Yeah. And
I mean,
infrastructure-wise, it's been fine. We've had no issues with streaming on it.
yeah, we've had no issues. It's just a dark version of Twitch, really.
Yeah.
They keep building stuff. They've rebuilt their mobile app as well. So they completely rebuilt that, or they're in the process of rebuilding it. And by the end of this month, they're going to release a brand new Kick 2.0 mobile app,
Cool.
which apparently is going to have all the features you could want in it.
Ah, excellent.
Especially as a streamer, it'll have a special streamer mode for your phone, so you can control your stream from your phone. Yeah, just looking at what Kick is doing versus Twitch, like when Twitch got leaked, most of the streamers that got rich on Twitch are because Amazon has paid them money directly, and it's not from their viewers.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, like for Pokimane, for example, she's getting $7 million a year from Amazon to stream on Twitch.
Jesus.
And she's got a lifetime contract.
Ridiculous. That's crazy.
So as long as she streams on Twitch, she has like, a certain amount of hours that she has
she
to
has
do.
contracts and stuff to do. Yeah.
And she has to get a certain amount of viewers per stream and, all the rest. But it's lifetime. As long as she streams and meets those requirements, $7 million. Then she's enabled subs. Then she's enabled subscriptions and all that nonsense as well.
And she gets sponsorship and all that stuff on the side as well.
Yeah. So for the big people on Twitch, which I think is only 12, if you break it down, of those 12, they're the really big fish in the sea. And one of them XCQ or whatever his name was. He was really big. He had a big
XYZ.
falling out with Twitch, and he's moved across to Kick, and they've given him something similar to the contract he had with Twitch.
So who runs Kick then? Who's the company who owns them?
It was this one really big
It's a
streamer who
marketing
fell
guy,
out with
wasn't it?
Twitch.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, so there's two big guys that have a lot of money that are basically just pouring it into Kick to get it going.
Nice.
So yeah, it's interesting. Hopefully it picks up the mantle from Mixer and keeps the community from Mixer and just keeps going,
Yeah.
Because Mixer had one of the best communities out there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It was easy. That was why. It was just easy.
Easy, people were friendly. On Twitch you go in and your first stream, you're like, I'm new to this, and someone will come in and just like slag you off. And you go, oh. Whereas on Mixer, you go, I'm new to this, and suddenly people jump in your chat and they go, oh, have you thought about doing this? You could do this. I can help you. There's a whole lot of community interaction on Mixer. I don't see that yet on Kick, but hopefully we can build that on Kick.
Oh, PS2 Fatboy's doing a good job. He's pushing it. And he's getting some good viewers and listeners and stuff on it. So
yeah, PS2 Fat Boys community is great.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If you guys are interested in a really cool community, a really cool streamer, we can recommend PS2 Fat Boy.
He is a bit loud sometimes. Just be warned.
Very loud, very loud. Turn your speakers
very
down.
Excited.
He does scream into the mic, but he's very funny.
No, he's cool. Yeah. I'm in his Discord actually. I often talk to him in his Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much. It's really good to see this a upstart against Twitch.
I know. It actually reminds me of Twitter when it first came out. It was a bit like that. It kind of came out and it was just cool. It was a good place to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before investors got involved, it was a cool place to hang out anyway.
Yeah.
It's always the investors that break stuff.
Yeah. Always demanding more profit margin.
Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch. I don't know if he came across the Kick though. I think he just fell out with people.
Yeah, he had a bit of an issue with everyone.
Yeah, he's a bit like
he
that.
only streams on YouTube, doesn't he?
Oh, is that way? Not on Facebook then.
No, I don't know. No, Dr. Disrespect, he's I don't even think he's as big as he used to be anymore.
He's quite fighty, that's what he is.
Yeah, he is a bit.
Yes. Okay, well, we should move
Yeah.
on. That's cool.
So yeah,
It's good to
just
see.
remember to the listeners that we do stream on Kick. This
Yeah.
is not an advert for Kick. This is an advert for us. Come to us.
Come and follow us.
Watch us.
Xbox.com/Xboxcast.
If we get to 70 followers, we then become affiliate.
Nice.
And then we can unlock a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys have subscribed to our YouTube channel but aren't following us on Kick, you're welcome to do that, and please do.
Please do, yes. We're at
Please
22
welcome.
currently or something.
23. We just got a
23.
new.
Oh, has it just gone up? Is it? That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, next story. Let's move on. More gaming. More gaming. There's a gaming start to this podcast. It's just weird.
Oh, what?
I know. Power Wash Simulator dives into Bikini Bottom with SpongeBob SquarePants special pack. This just made me chuckle, so I thought I'd play it.
Oh, this is funny.
I haven't actually seen this yet, as in the video for what they're going to do, but I guess you're cleaning the pineapple and other places.
Oh, this is amazing.
Oh, yeah, look, it's all dirty and he's cleaning.
Yep. You got to
This is-
clean.
Oh,
That's a
yeah, no,
plus.
it literally is cleaning in Bikini Bottom.
Yeah. I suppose being underwater, everything would get moldy.
Oh, for sure. You'll see boats, don't you? Bottom of boats need cleaning all the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to power wash it's something underwater.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh, too good.
So what's not? It doesn't normally look like this, does it? It doesn't normally got this cartoon look. It looks kind of realistic normally, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of has a different vibe, but I think they've done a really good thing with this.
Yeah. It's fun times.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. So just go and do that. I guess I don't know if it's free or not actually. Sit down with a bowl of cereal and an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, a childhood ritual of mine, and millions of others.
That's amazing. You clean the invisible jet,
That's
Or what-
right, yes.
the invisible boat from Merman and Barnacle Boy.
Become a bikini bottomite, it says here.
Oh, cool.
Exclusive for the special party game in a power wash character mode and marine makeover, you'll get a fit right in crowd as a true bikini bottom. Custom designed power washer that could even rival Sandy Cheek's best inventions.
Oh, that's funny.
It's available as a separate purchase. Okay, so it's $7. Oh, $7. Get it.
Yeah, $7.
You haven't paid for the main game, so you might as well pay for the add-on. It's worth it.
Yeah, I mean the main game is like still what, $20?
Yeah, it's $20. Yeah, but it's on Game Pass.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's quite cool.
That's a good find actually. That's hilarious.
Did you not know about it? Okay, that's good.
No, I didn't. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
It
no,
almost makes you want to play Power Wash Simulator.
I know. I thought the same actually. I was like, that's really cool. I'll just play the DLC, not play the main game.
Yeah, just like what's going on with the main game? No, who cares?
I want to clean a fire station. I'd rather clean Bikini
Yeah.
Bottom's pineapple.
Yeah, give me SpongeBob's World.
Exactly. Games for Gold. Excuse me. For July 2023, we have Darkwood and When the Past Was Around. I don't know any of these games, so that's always a good start. Darkwood, roam by day, survive the night. Darkwood is a different type of survival horror game that builds tension through slow-burning atmosphere without relying on jump scares. What?
Oh, okay.
While the sun is out, explore an open world of the corrupted woods to scavenge weapons and material. Once the sun dips, you'll need to hole up and surround by whatever traps and barriers you can build, and pray you can hide from or fight the creatures that emerge in the dark. Good luck making it through the night with your body and mind intact. Ooh. It's got a
Sounds
really
a bit creepy.
crazy looking, what do you call it, front cover.
Mm-hmm.
And also, When the Past Was Around, discover the touching, bittersweet love story of Ida and Owl. Unlock the puzzles, a beautifully rendered point-and-click adventure, hand-drawn art, magical score, stick with today's calm, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so point-and-click adventure. A very interesting looking game, actually, this. Like, it's a cartoon kind of, it looks like it's hand-drawn almost.
Oh yeah.
It's got like a Disney movie kind of hand-drawn to it.
I'm just trying to load it up to see what it looks like.
I have it on
But-
stream. Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It is kind of Disney movie, kind of cartoonish.
Yeah,
It
it's
almost
sweet.
looks like a Beauty and the Beast type game.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, Ida and the Owl. So, yeah.
Oh, there's an owl.
There's
Nice.
an owl. There's an actual owl. I thought his name was Owl, but no, it's actually an owl.
It's actually an owl. Darkwood looks actually pretty cool as well. It's like top down.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, very cool.
Oh, it's
Oh,
context
those are
locked.
some actual interesting games for Games with Gold.
No. Look at them go.
I know. Ah,
Even though the Xbox website's the slowest website in the world, still.
yep,
Oh, that's really cool looking, isn't it?
it is. It does look really good.
It's almost like Fallout 2 or 1 or something.
Yeah, one of the originals.
Yeah. It's actually a complete top down. It's not a slight angle. It's really on the top down.
Yeah, 100% top down,
Oh,
looking down.
interesting.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting.
Good find.
It's what I do.
That's
What
just fun
I
news.
I do it all week. Red Dead Redemption is remaster leak hints at a rare reversal from Rockstar. So it seems that Red Dead Redemption remaster could have been made after all. The game received a new rating from the Game Rating Administration Committee of Korea, which indicates it will return in some capacity. So
Okay.
logically, it would be a remake of it, or at least a remaster, I should say.
Interesting. Are they sure that this is a remaster and maybe they're just rebooting Red Dead?
Well, it says here that the games are indicated return to classic. It just basically they got a new rating for the game. It says,
Oh, okay.
yeah, which just normally means that they're going to re-release it again in some way.
Cool.
Unless they're going to, I don't know what I thought they did, release it again with number 1 and 2 together or something. Would they do that? Would that need a new classification? Do it as like
Like
Gears
the
of War sort of style,
collector's edition or something.
collector's
Yeah, collection.
edition maybe.
Because from what I heard, that this remaster that they're building is going to be done in the Red Dead 2 engine.
Oh, okay, that would be cool.
So
It's a beautiful looking game.
yeah. So I wonder if when they're making this game, they're going to bundle the two together and just call it Red Dead Redemption, and you play through number 2 and then you play through 1, because if it's remastered in the same engine, it'll just look the same.
Yes. They did it with GTA Trilogy, didn't they? They released all 3 of them at the same time as a
Yeah,
pack.
but that was shocking.
Oh no, it's terrible. But that's what they did. They wouldn't have to do too much this game, would they?
I don't think they would.
GTA
It
was really
looks-
old.
Yeah,
compared
and it
to-
looks really good still on the Series X.
Mm. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not a massive jump up to get it souped up. Yeah, they apparently scrapped it because of the bad reception of the GTA trilogy.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, because it was really bad, and the GTA 4 was binned as well,
Hmm.
which is a shame because that's actually a really good one, like GTA 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that interesting? Red Dead Redemption is hard to play in 2023 due to it being locked into PS3 and Xbox 360. It's
Oh,
not.
No, it's not. This website didn't even bother to do any fact checking here.
Or try and play the game. This is inverse.com, whoever these guys are.
Interesting.
Yeah. I hope they do it. It'll be quite cool.
Yeah.
I wonder
It'll
if
be very
they. Wonder if it's a new game or like you can continue off where you were.
It'll be nice if they do the remaster with the save game, like cross save game, so you can just continue where you were.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
also bundle all the DLC together all at once.
There's not much. It's a bit broken, the DLC, actually, because Kingsman's playing it currently, and he says the Undead Nightmare is broken.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pity.
There's lots of heads, missing heads on characters. So you have to close it and reload it again to get the head back.
Isn't that supposed to happen? I mean, you're playing against zombies.
Oh, true. True. Maybe it's a feature.
Yeah. Maybe the bug is when the heads appear.
That's right. Talking of heads, Cuphead Collector's Edition from I Am 8-Bit is full of whimsy and magic.
Oh, nice.
This is so cool. So what they've done is they've released like a pack, basically, of the game, an Xbox, PlayStation, whatever game. And they've created... I don't know what this will show. I've never watched a video. Oh, yeah, there is. So there's a Cuphead guy.
Oh, yeah.
Is that working on the video? Is that working? Yeah, it is working. Yeah, there's a Cuphead guy. And you also get, like, the box that comes in is actually a stage. Was that all you're going to show me? Really? Okay, cool. So, yeah, so you get, like, it comes in a nice box. It doubles as a display case with a thick card bracket for holding the strings up for puppet display purposes. A lovely hand-cranked music box with music from the game soundtrack. 6 hand-drawn comic panels included as well. And a Cuphead Club membership card, whatever that is. A large map of Inkwell Island, ideal for framing, and a classy leather-like card sleeve for your Cuphead game case. Looks really cool. I really like it. The fact they've got a puppet is kind of cool.
Yep. No, the puppet is cool.
And it's $200, which is
Jeez.
really
Okay.
good price, actually. For something that looks like it's pretty much handmade, it does look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this come up. Oh, this is really. I'm going to go on the website and see if we get better pictures because the pictures on there are shocking. Oh, here we go. This is better. Can't click on anything. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's made out of wood, it looks like, as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And he comes with his
Yeah.
little standy thing, so you can kind of stand him in different ways.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's a map, which looks like a decent sized map. Yeah, this is a really good set.
Like a really good map.
I know. And you put it on the wall. And where's that? That's Cuphead. No, but where? No, it's Cuphead.
No, it's Cuphead. It's the map is Cuphead.
It's Cuphead.
I was like, I've never visited Cuphead.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's got all the map. That's really cool. Inkwell Isles. I like it. Good work.
Yeah, very cool. It's a very nice collector's edition, actually.
Yeah, this is really cool. And I think $200 is probably right for a collector's edition.
Yeah.
When you buy the full game for 110, if you were buying it normally, $200 is a little bit more money, and you get the box and all sorts of cool stuff out of it. It's
Yeah, for sure.
cool. Oh, we have some humour.
Oh, yes.
I will do a little, but this is probably only Microsoft Activision stuff we're going to do because we're still waiting for the result to come out. This is the Jim Ryan counter proposal to Phil Spencer. Have you seen this? This is incredible.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. I mean,
I just,
the balls on this guy, right?
I know. I was like, Where is it? Why is it not giving me a link? Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I was like, really? Like,
Yeah. So, can you find what he actually said?
I've got the whole email here.
Okay, brilliant. Read it out.
Read the whole email. This could take a while, listeners.
For the listeners, like the balls on this guy is ridiculous. Like he knew he was going to make. He's basically saying, "I would like Xbox to buy me the moon, and if you don't, then you guys are poo poo pants."
That's right. I can't read the whole thing. It's really long.
But just go over like the quick demands that he makes.
Oh, I've got the quick demands on a list here, which I could do. I do like Phil. Thank you for your email. We agree that ensuring Blizzard Activision games are available on PlayStation is the right thing to do for gamers and the industry. However, Microsoft's original proposal did not fill out this objective and left us serious concerns that our counter proposal is designed to address. Far from being unusual, our counter proposal represents the minimum needed to respect the gamer's interests and maintain competition. That's his opening paragraph. You are amazing. I'm going to keep going. We believe there are two fundamental principles that are critical to mitigating the potential negative impact to gamers from Activision's acquisition. Wow, there's lots of words in there that are hard to say. The first principle is the commitment to availability of Call of Duty and other Activision games on PlayStation must be sufficiently broad to fully align with the gamers' expectations. What does that even mean? To do the right thing for gamers, it is not enough to represent that a particular section of owned titles will remain on PlayStation. Rather, it's essential to agree that Activision titles will be made available on PlayStation irrespective of their original release date, or whether they will be classified as part of a particular franchise, just as they have been historically. This commitment needs to be a lengthy one, not just a few years after the acquisition. So what that says is, any game that comes out should come out on PlayStation. That's basically what that whole thing says. Even if it's new, like it has to come out. The second principle is that in addition to adjusting the scope of the content available to PlayStation, the parties' agreements must address the manner in which games will be made available. If Activision games are made available only in terms that are disadvantageous to Activision or for PlayStation in comparison with other platforms, this could be tantamount to not making them available to PlayStation at all. As one example, making the Activision games available on PlayStation after those games have been made available on Xbox would be contrary to the spirit of Microsoft's commitment to keeping Activision games on PlayStation, as well as being unsatisfactory for gamers. So don't do what we've been doing to you for the last 20 years. I think that's what that paragraph says.
Pretty much.
I don't know if I can keep going. There's another like 5 paragraphs to go. It's just too much.
Yeah.
I'll give you the short one. So ensure existing future Activision games are still available on PlayStation and have parity with Xbox. Don't make PlayStation Activision Blizzard games more expensive than Xbox, which is interesting. Treat all Activision games equally on the subscription services of Xbox and PlayStation. You can't because PlayStation now is rubbish. Upon completion of acquisition of Activision, discard all contracts, financially and marketing support that Sony is due to pay Activision in the future. Oh, that's cheeky.
Yeah, it is cheeky.
Agree to start discussions to treat Bethesda games equally on both PlayStation and Xbox. This man has balls, that's all I can say. He does not care.
Insane. That's amazing.
Regarding Bethesda, I was making a more general point during our discussion that our equal treatment of Bethesda games would be a logical subject for parties to discuss because it involves some of the same concerns as availability and or unequal treatment of Activision games. We would welcome discussing this subject as part of an agreement that advances the two fundamental principles discussed above. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It seems that South Africa and Korea signed it off today, didn't they? Or yesterday and today.
Yep. Oh, but it's pretty funny. Did you see Phil's reply to Jim 3 months later?
Oh, it was 3 months later. Where's his answer? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, it's shorter. I can read this.
Yeah. Jim, thanks for your response.
Damn it. I wasn't showing everyone the screen. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay.
Oh, this is funny. So, Jim, thanks for your response. This is after 3 months that Jim has basically said to him, we want all of Microsoft's games on PlayStation or we're going to cry.
We're going to throw our toys out of pram.
Phil Spencer doesn't even say, hi, Jim. Or greetings, Jim. It's just like, Jim. Thanks
Jim,
for your response.
Brackets, you're an idiot. Close brackets.
As I stated to you in my emails and on our calls, Sony is an important distributor of Activision content and we would like to find a way to maintain that relationship once we've closed the Activision acquisition. I continue to stand behind the written agreement I sent to you on January 31st, 2022, with my signature memorializing our commitment to Sony. The agreement would keep all existing Activision console titles on Sony, including future versions in the Call of Duty franchise or any other current Activision franchise on Sony, through December 31, 2027. That includes content and feature parity, as well as making it clear that we would not feature any timed exclusive releases of such content on Xbox consoles. So Phil's being quite generous here.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he is basically saying, we are pushing this through. We are going to make sure we treat you with parity. And then his last paragraph is hilarious. It is hard to align the principles set out in your email of May 26, 2022, with Sony's leading role in the market. As I said before, we believe that keeping these titles on Sony, as we did with Minecraft, is the right thing for the industry and for gamers.
Phil.
Just, not even regards. Just
not
Phil.
even regards. Thanks. Cheers. Just Phil.
And if anyone's aware of business speak, whenever you write in an email, as I stated to you in my previous email, it's basically like saying, listen, idiot boy.
Yep.
We've spoken about this before. Read your freaking email. But in the business talk.
That's right, yes.
I like how...
previous email. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I like how Jim's written this thing about we demand everything about Microsoft comes to Sony and you should be happy that we're allowing this. And Phil's short one is basically per our previous emails, no.
That's right, no. Actually, no.
Actually, how about no, Scott?
Have they signed it? So what happens if they don't sign this thing? I love that your comment last week was well, if they don't sign it, then there's no agreement between Sony and PlayStation.
Yeah.
Sony and Microsoft.
Yeah, technically, Sony hasn't signed the 10-year agreement for COD.
Yeah.
So if
whose pocket was it in? He kept flashing it at some conference or something.
Yeah,
going, here
Brad
it is.
Smith.
Oh,
When he was in front of the CMA, remember, he said, look, here is the document. It's all that's missing is Jim Ryan's signature on the dotted line, and they get COD for 10 years, guaranteed. And no, so PlayStation still hasn't signed any agreement. If it goes through, Xbox could be actually, no one signed anything. So good luck to you guys, I suppose.
Oh, do you want to discuss it now is what they should say. Let's discuss it now.
Let's discuss it now. So 1 year timed exclusivity on Xbox as PlayStation's had in the past. And then you guys will get COD 24 and COD 25 and COD and 25.
See, I like the idea of going, I've got this really cool map on Xbox.
Yeah.
Because that's what PlayStation does all the time to all the stuff.
I mean, they even did that with Destiny, remember?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was really annoying. Because was it when Destiny 1 finished, they finally released the maps or something for it?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a year exclusivity. And the whole of Destiny 1, it never came to Xbox. And then after they announced and launched Destiny 2, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, here's these extra maps and guns for Destiny 1 for Xbox.
Hogwarts Legacy's got a whole mission that's not on Xbox. It's only on PlayStation.
Yeah. I think Microsoft should, once this goes through, should take off the kids' gloves and stop playing nice with PlayStation. And just go, listen here, sonny boy, we are a $3 trillion company. We have...
I don't think they need to. I think they just need to put stuff on Game Pass. They just put stuff on Game Pass. That would be enough to break PlayStation.
Or they just go, you want to play COD? Buy an Xbox.
Oh, exactly. So you buy a Series S and you get 12 months of Game Pass. It's going to be way less than PlayStation 5. It looks good and it's paid for. You've paid for it. You don't have to pay any extra money.
Yeah.
Oh, and all these other games we've got here, Diablo 4 and Starfield and the new whatever game that's going to come out on Activision next.
Yeah. But did you see that out of all of this that came out was that after the first meeting where PlayStation started throwing their toys out the cot with this COD, Phil had a meeting with Bethesda and basically was like, every Bethesda game from now on, Xbox exclusive. Drop every PlayStation.
I would be exactly doing that. Exactly doing that. I'm like, sorry guys, you're just making this really hard for no particular reason. We try to be nice. You're not playing nice, so why would we play nice?
Yep.
Definitely.
But it was pretty much after the first time PlayStation made a big hoo-ha about COD. Phil got on the call with Todd from Bethesda and basically like, right, no, cancel all your PlayStation 5 games.
Yep.
They're Xbox exclusive from now on. Bethesda's in-house. Just to kind of go, look, behind the scenes, we're not playing nice anymore.
Yeah, well, it came out, didn't it, in the actual court information?
Yeah.
Came out that he said that.
Yeah. So I really wish Microsoft just went back to, embrace,
I feel
extend,
like-
extinguish.
I don't think they'll need to. I think they can just actually take the high ground of this and just be kind of the mature kid in the room almost, and just go, oh, that's fine. You can do what you like, but we're going to do this.
You kind of a little bit of you just
Oh.
wants to give PlayStation's medicine back to them,
They
right?
don't need to. They just need to put it on Game Pass. It breaks PlayStation immediately.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just be like, oh, whoops, we tripped, and COD 25 is actually just an Xbox exclusive. Oh no.
No, you know they should shut COD down, don't you? And create pew pew pew
Yeah.
pew pew.
Microsoft shooting simulator.
Yeah, that's what they should actually do.
Yeah. Or like Carl on duty.
Carl, yes, they need to bring back the troll. Have a
Oh,
COD game for the troll.
yeah. But yeah, I just they just need to be a little bit more petty.
Oh, they don't need to be. They can be. They can be. They don't need to be because Jim Ryan's been so petty. He's petty enough for both of them.
It would feel nice though. You have to admit, it would feel
Oh,
a little bit nice.
No, it's gonna be
to
hilarious.
have Microsoft give PlayStation just a little bit of taste of their own medicine.
I've heard that it might even if the FTC decide to not let it go through, they might just buy it anyway. I was reading today.
Yeah.
And then just go to court and beat FTC anyway because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can tell what their argument is. We want COD on PlayStation. That's the argument. There's no other argument. Everything
Yeah.
else they've been saying is all just rubbish. It's all just about COD.
Yeah. I mean, did you even hear the one line from the judge that had to say to the FTC, this isn't about damage to Sony. This is about damage to consumers.
I live tweeted the whole thing in Discord last week. Remember? It was amazing.
It was
Actually, I should go
incredible.
back and look at that because that was brilliant. Here we
Good
go.
job.
Yeah,
That
no, it
was
was really
fantastic.
funny. It was actually I didn't like it. I actually stole it all from The Verge.
Someone who was live tweeting it.
I stole it from The Verge because
Oh, nice.
it was just amazing what it was saying. Oh, here we go. Got it. Here we go. Okay, so right, this is Judge Corley. All of this is for a shooter video game for this one game. FTC. I completely understand where you're coming from. On the other hand, our responsibility on the other side of the room and the government is to not make a value judgment about the market to protect competition in the market. It's a game, but the people that care so much that would actually switch to Xbox that they wouldn't otherwise. It's not just about switching; it's about the harm to PlayStation person who has Call of Duty is when they woke up and the deal closes and some new character is only on Xbox. It's not that bad. I'm like, what? It's not the only person who's going to switch. It's the person who experiences the value they paid for, to go in some way. So that's literally saying, like, you might release something on Xbox and not on PlayStation, and that'd be really bad.
Yep.
Judge Corley asked the FTC, says to PlayStation chief Jim Ryan, there's nothing anti-competitive to make Star whatever exclusive. The FTC doesn't know the basis of why Ryan is upset because he does the same thing, says Judge Corley.
Yeah.
Like, she knows what's going on. Like, that's smart what she just said. Like, you do this all
Yep.
the time, she just says.
Yeah, you do this all the time.
Tom Warren it was, so I give him credit for this. But I was just copy and pasted the conversations, not his comments at the end.
Yeah.
The next big thing is multi-game subscriptions in the cloud, the FTC lawyer. Before acknowledged subscriptions are more developed. So, why did I put this in here? Oh, okay. FTC argues we end up with a world where instead of having content available, it's all just on Game Pass and maybe Sony PlayStation Plus. Those two suck up all the content and that's it. No, MS signed up a bunch of deals. I wrote this. MS signed up a bunch of deals to get access to games. So that's rubbish because they've actually signed up with a whole bunch of UK companies saying, hey, we'll give you stuff.
And like, how come
And-
the FTC isn't going, what about Disney Plus? You can only watch The Mandalorian on Disney Plus.
Exactly, yeah. Well, TV and movies are shocking for that, yeah. But it says, I like how Sony is comparing PlayStation Plus to Game Pass. I did put that because it's not the same.
Yeah. I think even the judge basically said to Sony, it's up to them to make PlayStation Plus better. there was definitely one of those comments where they're like, look, PlayStation Plus sucks. And here you have a really good competitor you could basically just copy. So what the heck are you doing?
Exactly, yeah. Just release your games like Game Plus. Just do the same thing. But they won't do
Yeah.
it because they need to charge $70 for a game.
Yeah. Well, did you see how much the games cost that they budgeted for?
Oh yeah, the 300 million for what was it? It was 2 games, wasn't it?
Yeah, like Last of Us 2 was 250 million or something.
Yep.
And Spider-Man was
No,
also
wasn't
150 million that they paid for it.
Yep.
Jeez, that's, I mean, ridiculous amounts of money.
And this is interesting. So MS lawyer, Microsoft lawyer says, with all these other streaming services, they're going to have the ability to stream the game, which they don't have today. So Judge Corley says to the FTC, so in some sense you've won and got what you wanted, forced them into agreements. The FTC says, we have evidence there are agreements. We do not have evidence of anything beyond the agreements. I was like, what?
That's
Huh?
like,
I don't
oh,
understand.
he signed this legal paper to buy a house, but he has no proof that he's actually
Yeah.
going to buy a house.
No,
It's like,
the house even exists. Maybe that's what he's trying to say.
mm,
Why would Nvidia do what they did and say what they said? They're competitors to Microsoft in cloud gaming. So why did they do that then? That doesn't count under the law because it's not merger Pacific. The deal could have achieved whether we were here or not. It's a sweetener. I just put because like it's exactly the whole point of the whole thing, isn't it? FTC
Yeah.
want them to do things like this.
yep. Oh. Hopefully we wake up tomorrow to some good news.
Yeah, I've got one more here because I've actually put there's actually quite a long one here, and I just put a picture of Picard with his head in his hands.
Yeah, it's ridiculous though. Oh,
So I was talking about the like Microsoft giving Nvidia content not a positive consumers. It could be, but we don't know. We have no evidence. It's like,
we've got
that's
no evidence that this consumer move is going to be good for consumers.
no, that they've given Nvidia content, but they haven't done it yet because you haven't let them sign it off. So how can you say there's going to be evidence?
Yeah.
That's why, in many ways, I say that you've won because you and the other regulators have forced them into deals. I don't think we've won because we have no evidence of what the agreements will lead to. I'm like, oh my god. So FTC refused to sign an agreement off because there's no evidence MS will follow through the contracts. Isn't a contract
Not
legally
like-
binding?
Yeah, they are kind of legally binding.
Oh, this is the best bit. What about the Thor game? I was like, that's amazing. And PlayStation Plus. Judge Corley
Yeah.
wants to know about the Thor game. That the game is called God of War. And when
Yeah.
Call of Duty on Game Pass pressure Sony to put God of War and Ragnarok on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, that's funny.
I just thought that was brilliant. Like that's, and it's now forever going to be known as the Thor game as well. Like, that's
Thor
it. It's just
game.
done. FTC argument: merger Activision could do its own Call of Duty deal for PlayStation Plus, but this deal cuts off that option. So they're saying they can't do a deal for PlayStation Plus because Microsoft own it, which is rubbish because Microsoft have been doing deals with Nvidia. So I don't understand
Yep.
that. Why I don't understand why Sony won't make PlayStation Plus subscription better. This is what Judge Corley says.
Yeah, that line had me cracking up.
I know it's
I was
so
like,
good, isn't it?
She is the everyman. She's all of us going, why? haven't Sony made
Just be
PlayStation
better.
Plus
Just don't.
better?
Yeah. So who wants to figure out this market once again? All comes down to Call of Duty. The FTC says Call of Duty is critically important. So good.
It's a game. Like, does anyone step back and go, yeah, it's a big game, but it's still just one game.
Yes.
If Call of Duty was to cease to exist tomorrow, something else would jump in and take its place. It's not
Fortnite.
like,
Where's Call of Duty on the charts?
exactly. It's what, number 3, isn't it?
Yeah,
And that's the free-to-play version as well.
that's right. Judge Corley says we wouldn't be here if Microsoft made Call of Duty. It's true. It's a purchasing right. We don't benefit from just buying up each other. We benefit from keeping things separate and therefore incentivizing people to create themselves. So it's true. So if Call of Duty was owned by Microsoft in the first place, wouldn't even have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So Microsoft could just buy Call of Duty on its own.
Yeah. They could just buy the RP.
And there's Microsoft make a big kind of, yeah. Well, I actually thought to myself, I was listening to this, good point for Microsoft, because what they're saying is like you have to have, companies own Disney bought Star Wars and Marvel, and no one stopped them doing it because they're like, okay, that's cool, you buy them, and then you can kind of create more stuff out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of point of it.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about this in the Discord as well, was once a big company like Microsoft has bought the smaller companies like InXile and that, they themselves have said it's freed them up to actually just be creative
Look at
and do
Minecraft
passion
as well.
projects.
Look at Minecraft.
I know, like Minecraft's just gone bonkers with all their games that they've done.
223 million copies sold or something ridiculous now, like the highest, biggest game ever made or sold.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about the bottom line. They don't have to worry about admin or any of like running the company side of things. They're just like, we get to make games. And
Yep.
I keep going back to InXile because they're one of the best studios Microsoft has, in my opinion. They're untapped. They're fantastic. They're really good at the socials. Their games are really good, really niche kind of. They've been thought about. And they themselves have said Microsoft buying them has been the best thing for the studio. They've had to forget about producing games as a way to survive. And they're thinking about games as, what do we want to do? What's a vision? What's something we can play around with?
Do you think Minecraft Legends would exist?
No,
Microsoft-
it wouldn't.
No, or Minecraft Dungeons would not exist as well.
Mojang, if Microsoft didn't buy Mojang, Minecraft would be stuck doing the same thing it's currently doing. Is like new skins, maybe
It'd
updating
be-
biomes.
Yeah, it'd be more It wasn't education mode starting to appear as they were kind of getting purchased. Or was that full
Education
Minecraft?
edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think Minecraft would have just been stuck in the rut of like,
And
we
there
just have to keep producing this to keep bringing money in.
Wasn't there different versions kicking around at the same time? There's a Java version. There was like a
Yeah, Java, Bedrock, and then
Bedrock
there's an
version,
iOS
that's it.
version, and
and Microsoft have kind of brought it all together as one,
Yep.
one thing based on one product.
and have you ever played on a Minecraft realm?
I played on Simone's.
Yeah, so that's hosted in Azure. So I mean that's really good for Microsoft is people are spinning up these worlds, these realms, and paying $5 a month to keep their world going without needing their server infrastructure. They're just using Azure server infrastructure. And as soon as you build a realm, it automatically creates like an Xbox club. It creates like an Xbox group chat with all the people in it. So they've thought about creating realms and how to plug it into the
Integrate
Microsoft
stuff.
stack.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The vertical integration, and it works so well.
Mhm.
So, like, if they could do that with Call of Duty, that'd be amazing. As soon as you make a clan, boom, you've got a Xbox Live group. You know, you've got the group chat, everything's there already.
Yep.
The vertical integration opportunity is exceptional, and I cannot wait to see what they do with the old IP specifically.
Yeah, I don't think any of us actually in our podcast list cared about Call of Duty, though, did they? Even our
No,
listeners. I don't know any from our listeners who play COD.
If they said, right, the only way to get Activision Blizzard is to spin COD out into its own company, and they can still go ahead and buy Activision Blizzard King or whatever, perfect.
Yep.
Put COD out, leave it as its own company, let it do its own thing, make its own deals. Get that IP from Blizzard, please. Get that IP from
I know. Yeah.
Revitalize it. That's
So
all I
much
care
cool stuff
about.
out there. Yeah, for sure.
The stuff they could do with StarCraft, the stuff they could do with Warcraft, with Diablo. I mean, look at what they did with Bethesda. Bethesda became an Elder Scrolls and Fallout studio, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly with Microsoft behind them, they could go, right, what do we want to do? What's
Pentiment came
our
out, didn't it?
next
That was a really random little small project that was being made by Bethesda. Yeah.
It's by Grounded as well.
Grounded, yeah.
Like, that was also someone's passion project. Would never have happened if Microsoft didn't buy
Sea of
them.
Thieves.
Yeah. There's a lot of use cases for
It's a
being
slow
involved
burner,
in
isn't it? There's a lot of
giant
slow burner games that Microsoft seem to look back. They come out
Yeah.
and they're not really. They're kind of finished in a very small way. There's a lot of potential there, and they let them kind of slowly build on the potential. There's been a few games like that.
Yeah. They're more interested in live service games, I think. They want to keep people playing the same game for longer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get invested into Sea of Thieves, you're more willing to spend money on cosmetics, new hats, new skins.
Yeah, but also they get money because people use Azure, don't they?
Oh, yeah, completely.
So, is PlayStation Plus on Azure?
Yes, it is.
So they don't want to make They don't want to make PlayStation Plus any bigger because that means they have to give Microsoft more money.
Yeah.
I did wonder that. I was actually listening to that whole thing. I was going, actually, they don't want to make big PlayStation Plus unless they could find a better way to host it.
Yeah, and I don't know what the other option is. Like
Amazon,
what, are they gonna go to Amazon?
AWS, but is it built for doing game hosting? I don't know what the AWS gaming, what's it called? Luna is like. I'm not sure what it's like.
Yeah,
I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard it's a good job, but
there's been 2 games that have been hosted on AWS. One of them is Lost Ark. I think it's kind of like a Diablo clone almost, MMO, but like Diablo style, top-down hack and slash. Really cool game, good graphics. It seems to be pretty good. So I think Amazon is getting their chops cut on games like that.
yes. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's very
Whoa,
interesting.
wait.
I'd forgotten about that whole conversation. I was so funny. I was sat in work, and I was literally just going, "This is amazing." just,
So
just
funny.
watching the live stream live kind of tweeting come past, going, "This is so funny."
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
It was so good.
so good.
And she was asking the right questions, which I think made everyone feel like, oh, we're
We've
like,
actually got a chance here. Yeah,
she's hearing what the actual gamers think, not just what the
no,
fanboys.
she's listening to what FTC says and then repeating back at them what they say, and them going, "Oh no, but that's because of this," and then what they say is stupid. That was what was happening. Like,
But have you heard that this isn't the FTC's biggest court case that they're wanting to do? So this is kind of their B team.
they got a
that's been
Google
built
one
out of
going on,
Microsoft.
haven't they? Is it a Google one?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon
They're
one.
wanting
Okay,
to
okay.
break up Amazon, which
Yeah.
apparently has all their top tier lawyers and all legal people focusing on, which is why they've made such blunders with this Microsoft one.
Blunders though, really? You mean just PlayStation's running it?
Well, yeah, PlayStation's basically given them the lawyers, haven't they?
Hmm.
These are the lawyers we used at the CMA. Use these guys.
Yeah, they know stuff. They can know about Call of Duty. Ask him anything. I'm sure they play it. We give them a free
The judge.
PlayStation, so they would.
Yeah, the judge is sitting there going, "Why do all your lawyers have British accents?"
Ah, that's so funny. I didn't think we were going to talk about it this week, but that's brilliant. I'm glad we
There's
did.
always something to talk about, and I know for some people this is deathly boring, like the whole litigation side. But for us, well, for me particularly, getting a peek behind the scenes,
I think it's fascinating. Yeah, I think the whole thing's
Yeah.
fascinating. Yeah,
like
for
just
sure.
seeing how everything's run and seeing all the dirt that comes out into the light, like how these deals are done, like this PlayStation that didn't redact the correct information properly. So
Yes. She's in the final comment. Oh, what was her final comment?
was like, no more Sharpies.
No more Sharpies. She literally said that to the court. Oh, that was brilliant.
That's so good.
Yeah, that was basically the comment that came out everywhere. It's just literally her title. All the articles was "No more Sharpies" in kind of speech marks,
Yeah.
quote marks.
You know, it's fun to see all this information come out, all the dirty laundry. And you kind of do realize that, while both companies do play a little bit dirty in their own way, one company's definitely playing a whole lot dirtier than the other.
But getting caught out, that's what I find interesting. Like the judge is
Yeah.
actually pulling up on what they're saying.
Yeah. That's been cool to see.
So yeah, tomorrow will probably go through, I reckon. Or next day. It was 6th, you said, for some reason? Thursday?
Oh, no, it had to be. Today's a public holiday in the States. It's the 4th.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I believe their Wednesday, the 5th, is when they had to do the ruling.
Right, okay. I knew it was going to take a few days.
So hopefully tomorrow morning we hear something, or maybe it'll be on Friday morning our time. We get to hear what the judge decides.
Yeah, right.
Are you a betting man? You want to take any bets?
Oh, I think they've got it. I think they're fine. The judge was saying all the right stuff. That's
Yep.
what I said. I think you asked me in the Discord, what do you reckon? I said, the judge, to me, the judge was right in what she was saying.
Yeah, the judge is asking the right questions.
Yeah, which
making
is,
fun of the FTC.
which is it. What did I say? Yeah, I can't remember what I said now. But yeah, basically, I think that's...
Cool. Right. Shall we wander off to the next story?
Yes, I was trying to find what I said, because it was, whether it was poignant or not. Yeah, I literally said, I feel like the judge is asking the right questions. That was enough for me, just
to give you some confidence that actually it's in the bag.
there's not an idiot
Yeah.
judge.
Yes.
The judge was brought off by PlayStation.
Yep.
All the
Although who-
ponies were freaking out as well, which made me think that it's probably going to go free.
Yeah. But I mean, in the next couple of days, how much money did Sony send her way? Look, there's a bunch of flowers and a check for $12 million.
And a PlayStation with COD.
With their exclusive maps.
Exactly. That's cool. It's awesome. Okay, let's continue on.
Cool.
Back to reality, I guess. I put this in for me more than anyone else, really. The Settlers' New Allies is coming out on Xbox One, weirdly, and PlayStation 4, Switch, and Luna. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Full feature features fully cross-play, cross-progression on all platforms, which is kind of nice.
Okay.
I remember Settlers 2. I remember spending days playing Settlers 2. Do you play Settlers at all?
I'm trying to remember if I did.
There's a video here. It's a. Oh, there's music. That was loud.
Oh, gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I woke you up. Sorry, listeners. So basically, literally building, like, you go and build a hut, we have a towing hole, and then you go and chop some trees down, and then you build a forest guy who puts the trees back again, and then you build a farm, and, build up in that sort of style. But I always like the characters, because when they're doing, like, say you put down 2 huts, they create a path between the 2 areas by walking on it loads.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was a really cute way of kind of going, kind of create it, and you can kind of, like, everything gets flattened out so it's quicker for them to walk places. There's also battles as well, which is fun. Like, you build towers and watchtowers, and it's just a cute little game. I always remember playing hours of it just because it's really simple. Like, the concept of it was really simple.
Nice.
And it's been
It looks very cool. I'm just looking at this thing. Man, this does look like a great game. You can just spend hours in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think Settlers 3 wasn't as good as 2 from what I heard, but maybe they've kind of got the 2 feeling to it, I guess you call it. It comes out, when does it come out? It comes out 17th of February. No, it can't be. That seems weird. This is a July 4th. Oh, maybe it's coming out next year. That's weird. Why would it say 17th? I'm sure that's wrong. That can't be right. It can't be February 17th. It must be July 17th.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of information.
Cool, okay.
Oh, it's now available. It says it's now available, so it can't be February 5th, 17th. Oh, okay, sorry. First launch on PC on the Epic Store and Ubisoft Store on February 17th. And it's now available on console.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So you're going to pick it up?
I don't know. I might I'm not sure. I'll just see what the review's like. Because,
Yeah.
these games can be a bit hit and miss, especially the older ones that you kind of got this really cool memories of. They are a bit pants sometimes when they come out.
Yeah, especially the remakes. Like, they kind of just miss the magic that they've captured in the first couple games.
That's right. Yeah. Just different developers. It's actually Blue Byte again, though, which is cool, because it's the same developers as the original. So it is those guys again, which is cool.
Oh, cool.
Diablo 4. This is actually the only Diablo 4 news I got. I refrained from putting in, because my stream is full of Diablo 4 stuff now.
Okay.
My Gmail, Google News is full of Diablo stuff.
I'm impressed the fact that there's only one Diablo 4 story here.
One story. I did play a lot of it, though, last 2 weeks. Diablo 4 Season 1 will be revealed on July 6th, which is going to be, I guess it's US, so it'll be the next couple of days. This is cool, because I reckon it's going to be next week, or a week later, it'll be the release date for the first season.
Ooh,
so this is a developed, it's a new developed update live stream on Thursday, July 6th at 11 a.m. PT.
Ooh, okay.
Game director Joseph Pidporia, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And Timothy Ismay will unveil Diablo 4 Season 1, talk about some of the quality of life updates that will be coming alongside it. Because they brought out an update last week which buffed everything. So I think they're still buffing stuff. The Sorceress is going to get a buff as well from the sound of it. Like, there's going to be a whole bunch more. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
Oof, okay.
That's it. I'm moving on. Other than there's 2 DLCs in the works.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
Oh yes. Nice little nugget at the end there. I thought, that's interesting.
That is exciting.
And finally, this is the final story, because we all need a bit of humour.
Well, I don't think it's humor. I think it's what's that German word? Schaffenfreude.
Lord of the Rings Gollum dev to shut down the following bungled launch. Oh dear. Yeah, so Lord of the Rings didn't exactly come out very well.
Set the world on fire,
Set
did
the
it?
world on fire. So Embracer are going to shut down the dev, basically. It's harsh.
Imagine doing such a bad job that like the entire
It is
studio is just immediately
gone.
fired.
Yeah, that's
It's just like,
crazy. Also,
you guys, you can't even try get like claw yourself back from this. We can't even offer you any other jobs. Just please
just
leave.
yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, it's now a decision to close its development department with full focus now publishing on its publishing business. So there used to be a developer publishment. Now there's it's Daedalic, I guess. Daedalic
Mhm.
Entertainment. It's made a decision to close its development department. So now 8 promising releases will be launched in the financial year alone. So this will become a publishing house, basically.
Oh, that's amazing.
Game did not live up to expectations. Interesting.
Oh, that's very, very PC way of putting it.
Yes, we're very grateful for the opportunity and learning experience it brought us. What did we learn, people? What did we learn? They're working on another patch of the game. A follow-up project in the Lord of the Rings universe has already been started. That had already been started will be discontinued.
Hmm.
The Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Climate Protection, as the body responsible for the federal funding, was informed of this some time ago. I am so confused by that last sentence. I don't know what that means.
The
Why-
Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Climate Protection.
Why did they get told? Why?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Why? Yeah, so they're shutting the doors. It's done.
Yeah.
And they apologized. Like there's apology. There's a whole bunch of stuff about it. Like it's just insane how bad it was. Well,
Yeah, it's
I was talking to
ridiculous.
Kinsman about it. He reckons they knew. They knew when they released it,
Oh.
it was going to be a shocker. They just went like, "We need to get it out. Let's get it done."
Yeah.
Let's get
Did
it
no
out the
one
door."
play test it? Like,
I don't think
did
they cared. I think they just went, "We just need to get it out and move on," sort of thing. It was never
yeah,
going to be
too much
finished.
time, too much money's been spent.
Yeah, yeah, I reckon so. They're like, "We'll just get some money out of this and just get out."
Man.
Yeah.
Imagine doing such a bad job that your boss basically comes here and is like, right, the whole department is gone.
I don't feel
Just-
like it was like. I feel like they probably went. Let's just. We've started doing this. It's not going very well. Let's just move. Everyone move on to different projects and just get out of this while we can. I feel like that's what happened. And we'll leave
Well-
the intern to do some bug patching.
Well, it's interesting because even at the end, they say that they will support their former employees in finding new opportunities. So it's
Yeah, exactly. Within our network, which makes you tell me that they've got other jobs. Like they're not getting rid of people. They're just kind of
I don't know. It sounds like former employees.
with new opportunities within our network though. It's not like they're
Yeah,
going
maybe the
outside.
network could just be on Twitter going hashtag game dev. We have 2,000 game devs that are just going to be fired. Hashtag please hire
Do you
them.
think there was money left though? Seriously, I feel like they started off with lots of people in it. They all got pulled off to different projects, and then ended up with like half a dozen people doing it,
Yeah.
who were just like,
three
just guys,
coders.
just make it look, have a start and ending, please. That's all you need to do.
One guy writing the story.
Yep. Yeah, I just feel like this was just a disaster, and they knew it was going to be a disaster. So I kind of agree with Trevor.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's
And
the
then-
news.
One of the stories is like one of the past stories was Embracer to exploit Lord of the Rings to turn it into a huge gaming franchise.
I know, but they got more stuff coming out, haven't they? As well.
Oh, now they're
Look
publishing
at it.
stuff,
Look at
so-
the state of that. That's not even they've even bothered. Like that is
Yeah,
terrible.
no, they have. So bad. Oh my word. Yeah. That's a very strange week for news, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, so all week I've been looking for news, and really that was it. There was bits and pieces, but nothing kind of interesting.
Yeah, but
Nothing was
odd.
jumping out at me and smacking me in the face and going, "This is the story you need to talk about."
This is news. This
But I
is
think it's
exciting.
because I had forgotten about the whole court case thing. That was making me chuckle.
Yeah, no, that was funny. Oh, brilliant. Right. So, should we go on to the new games? To Kago Kayla,
Yes.
game of keeping Lee awake.
Yes. I'm just logging in. Oh, wait a minute. Can't sign you in. Please try again's letter. Detected too many repeated authentication No, I can't log in.
Oh, my
Microsoft
word.
says no.
Oh, Lee, why do you keep breaking stuff?
It's the internet. It's there to be broken.
I like how you just.
Let me just see if I can get into one into God.
Okay, look. There you go. I think I've put the link into the chat, so you should be able to see it and click on it, and then we are both on the same page, literally.
Where
How
have you
good is
put
that?
it? In chat.
In the Kick chat.
Oh, you can read it straight from the website.
No, but you can read it straight from the website.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I think I'm in.
Oh, that's exciting.
I'm
Right.
in.
Are we ready? Should we kick it off? Or should I have some more podcast announcements to bumper some time for you?
I'm clicking as fast as I can click. I've got to change something here because I'm now using Edge, which hurts me slightly, hurts my soul a little bit.
Edge is so good these days. Oh
It's
my
not.
word.
It's really not. It keeps popping up that thing on the right hand side telling me stuff that I don't care about.
Oh, you mean interesting information?
Oh, that's right, yeah. I click on an email which links through to Edge, and on the right hand side, my email's still there.
Ah, that's very cool. I like it.
Oh, do you like it? I find it really annoying because I'm like, you're taking up real estate. I don't care. I know I clicked on the email like 10 seconds ago. My memory is really not that bad. I do remember what I clicked on.
Allegedly.
Okay, cool, ready.
You're ready? Right.
Yep,
Now,
it works.
the new games coming out this week, there's not a lot, which is amazing. There are very few games this
I
week.
think all the ID Xbox games have run out.
I think they have. Maybe the RD at Xbox guys have actually gone back to make more games.
Oh, I see. They're busy churning out
Actually busy. Yeah.
bits of games.
So we don't have many, which means this is going to be nice and quick. Lee's not going to yawn or fall asleep. And we're actually going to get to the end of the podcast at a reasonable time.
Well, we've done an hour and a half already, so...
Yeah, I know, but that involved a lot of ranting, which was always
I
fun.
know, it's actually... And lots of laughter at Activision, so yeah.
Cool. So kicking us off, we have Echo Blade. Now, someone thinks that Echo Blade is one word or two words. Normally it's two words, but this game is one word. Echo
With a
Blade.
capital B in the Echo bit.
Yeah, so take that, people who like language and writing stuff properly.
What's going on? This is such a weird-looking game.
Yeah. Okay, so you venture forth in this puzzle combat dungeon explorer. Whoa. Where sound is your only guide. Every footstep, metal clank of armor, or swing of a blade illuminates your path with a wave of sonic resonance. Each level features new mechanics, secrets to discover, and puzzles to solve. Use your wits and every resource at your disposal to defy fate and escape. Oh, yeah, just escape. I thought I was going to say escape reality, but just escape.
I want to escape reality after playing this.
What's your verdict, Lee? How does it look?
I'm just not sure about the graphics, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks interesting. The sound idea seems...
I like that, but I don't know if they did a very interesting job with the graphics, though.
Yeah. It is very, CGA
I don't
colours?
know what's going on. It's weird. It's so weird. But
Yeah,
they've
maybe-
literally copy and pasted images from a wall onto the walls. You know that whole bitmap thing they used to do back in the day?
Yep.
That's what they've done.
That's pretty funny. Incredible. Okay.
Wow.
Not impressed?
No.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on to Gimmick Special Edition.
Oh.
It's a special edition of Gimmick.
What's special about Gimmick?
Well, this is Sunsoft's NES Classic Gimmick returns in this long wished for special edition from City Connection.
Do you ever play that egg game back in the day? What was it called?
What is the egg game?
You're an egg jumping around.
What the heck? An egg.
An egg, yes.
What is it called? Is it
Egg
called
platform. I
Excellent?
can't remember. Egg platformer back in the day. No, it's not telling me. It's not. It doesn't understand. Oh, Iggy. Is it Iggy?
Iggy?
No, it doesn't feel like it's Iggy. There was it's massively popular like 90s, maybe even 80s game. We're an egg jumping around.
No, I don't remember being an egg.
You don't mean being an egg.
Yep, that can be a quote. You can write that down. Carl does not remember being an egg.
Okay, Carl is not an egg.
Thank you. So from Lee's own mouth.
Oh,
Yes.
Chucky! Chucky!
Chucky.
So interesting. Put it into Edge or Bing, didn't come up with results. Put it into Google, comes up with results. Chucky.
Chucky's egg.
I bet you. Oh, super Chucky. Yeah, he's an egg.
Huh.
Or he's a
Okay.
bird who looks after eggs or something. I'm sure it was
Chucky
Chucky.
egg. So it's called Chucky egg.
Chucky. I'm sure it was Chucky from way back, like 90s.
No. Everything I'm reading is called, like, I've seen pictures of it called Chucky egg.
I'm sure it's called Chucky. Dizzy. No, Dizzy.
Oh my word.
Dizzy. That was it.
Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Dizzy egg. Dizzy.
Dizzy. You're an egg.
Dizzy series.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I know that someone will know who it is. I bet you that Diabot Justin knows what I'm talking about. Maybe even Gary, actually.
Okay. Oh, that sounded exciting.
It did, didn't it? That was an advert for some beef.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's going to be exciting for a game about an egg released in the 80s.
Yeah, no. There's no one playing in chat. Dizzy?
Dizzy? Oh my word. I can't believe you're trying to go all that way back.
All that way back. So far
Yeah.
back. But look, Dizzy.
Before we were born.
Before you were born. When did it
Okay,
come out?
Dizzy. So guys in the chat need to understand Dizzy.
1990 it came out. There you go. Magical Land. Dizzy, Magical Land of Dizzy. It was actually called Dizzy: Magical Land of Dizzy.
Those are some perfect names for it.
No one remember this game. Am I on my own? I remember this game a lot. Lots of this game.
You're on your own there. So
Wow,
I don't.
Okay.
We'll
Well-
find out. When the Americans wake up to listen to the podcast,
Yes. There will
they'll
be
probably
with me.
start chatting to you in Discord, and they'll be like, "That's a great callback, Lee. I remember
Yeah,
that
this is
when I
awesome.
was a wee lad myself."
That's right. Diabot Jester will be with me. He's a proper gamer.
Oh yeah, I see. So Gimmick reminds you of Iggy.
No,
Or-
what reminded me of it was games coming back that were good, and Dizzy
Oh, yeah.
was good. I
And
don't know
Gimmick is
what
not.
gimmick. I don't know what gimmick is. A gimmick looks a bit like Dizzy. That's what I thought when I first saw it.
Did you ever have a NES?
I did not. No, our mates had a Super NES, but I never actually had one of my own.
Well, there we go. If you had a NES, you'd probably be swooning over Gimmick.
Ah, did you play this game? Did you have
No.
a NES? No.
No, I didn't have a NES. Started at the Super NES like everyone else.
Yeah, I went N64 actually. So I was PC, then N64.
Oh yeah.
So when everyone else was NESing, I was PCing.
Oh, okay. One of those guys.
I was one of
PC
those people.
Master race.
That's right. Yeah, that's correct.
Basically, it's the new version of Gimmick which has achievements.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Doesn't look any better. It looks like how you remember it looking in the 1980s.
It does look exactly like that. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's still 320 bits as well, whatever it is.
Yeah, however many bits it is. Next up, we have Guilt, except it's not spelt like guilt. It is Gylt. Guilt. Guilt.
Guilds.
Guilt.
Guilt.
Yeah. It is set in a creepy and melancholic world, an eerie story mixing fantasy and reality in a surrealist place where your nightmares become reality. Hide from terrible creatures or confront them as you find your way through challenges of this wicked world.
It's Alan Wake. She has a torch.
This is Alan Wake for kids.
Exactly.
Baby's first Alan Wake.
That's right.
Oh, it kind of is. It's got cool graphics though. It
I
looks
like the
pretty good.
graphics. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're cute.
nice, colorful. There's actually graphics, which
Graph-
is a change from the last game we were speaking about.
Yes, and the one before.
Yep. So let's move on to Scarf. Not scarf as in you eating stuff, but scarf as in the thing you wear around your neck.
Yes, scoff. Scarf? I don't know if
Yeah, but I've
scarf
also
is
heard-
eating stuff. I'm not sure that's right.
If you scarf it down. Cough, 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 cough.
No, I don't think that's a thing. I think you're making it up.
No, I think it is. Google it.
I'm not Googling it. I don't want that on my Google.
Go in private mode or what's incognito mode.
I'll just log into your computer. It's fine.
Yeah, just do it from there. So scarf is an
It does.
adventure
It's
game.
true. The meaning of scarf down is to eat something quickly.
See, told
How
you.
do you scarf down in a sentence? That gives me as well. I don't want to use it in a sentence.
I am an English master.
You are something.
It's because secretly I write stuff every so often.
Oh,
And
and
so
you
I
look
need
at
to know
words.
I
Words.
need to know some words. So Scarf is an adventure game that offers an allegorical journey through beautiful
A
worlds.
what?
Allegorical
What the
journey.
hell's an allegorical journey?
I think maybe it's supposed to mean that what you do in the game is reflecting on your real life, but I base this on
and
absolutely nothing.
no, of relating to or having a charismatic or characteristics of an allegory. What? That is not a sentence. Having
I
a
like
hidden
how
spiritual meaning that transcends the literal sense of sacred text.
uh,
I don't know. And that's no help whatsoever. I don't know what allegoric is, and it tells me that it's the characteristics of allegory. Brilliant.
yeah. I love it when words are like, what is the meaning of define? Oh, a define is a definition.
An
You go,
allegory, a story, poem, or picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically a moral or a political one.
oh, well, see, I was
There you
close
go.
enough.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, almost there.
Today we
So you
learned.
explore and find the truth behind your story with the help of your partner, a dragon-shaped scarf, as you unlock new abilities and discover your true destiny in this exciting single-player puzzle adventure game that blends lyricalism with 3D
Oh,
platforming.
they like words, don't they?
Oh my word, these guys like a lot of words.
They've been
It
talking
looks pretty
to
cool.
Jim too much.
My word.
Jim Ryan, he likes his words too.
Yeah, he does. He likes
18
lots of
paragraph-
words.
Lots of big
Most of the words he likes are, and put it all on PlayStation,
You big meanies. I'm going to tell Mum.
or we shall cry.
Okay, I'm not sure about this game. Could go either way.
I'm not
It
too
could
sure.
be. It could be good. If it's
It
not,
reminds me a lot of Omno.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be good. It could be done. But just the graphics are slightly off almost.
I think they're supposed to be slightly off.
No, I mean quality wise. Like I feel like a bit.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you think quality-wise they're not great?
Well, they could be. I don't think the stills are doing it up justice because it could be quite a cool game.
It could be. It reminds me a lot of Omno. It's got that kind of feel to it, that whimsical feel.
Mm-hmm. And
Next
we learned
up.
today as well what
Yeah.
allegory is.
Yeah, and Scarf.
Scarf, scarf down.
Next up is Full Quiet. I don't think the people who made this game could speak English.
Wow.
Sounds like a very bad translation, doesn't it?
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
seeing why you're saying wow.
Wow. It says 8-bit legit in the corner just to give everyone a bit of a clue. The
Oh,
listeners.
yeah, 8-bit legit.
Wow.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Such a bad game. It looks shocking. It should have stayed in the 80s.
Jeez. Wow.
So, in Full Quiet, you get lost in this challenging, mysterious open world adventure as you encounter strange creatures, solve puzzles, and figure out how to restore the radio relay grid to find your missing son.
It's hurting my eyes.
It does hurt my eyes. I mean, you get pixel art that's pretty cool, you get pixel art that's really good, then you get pixel art that's
Like this. Have a look at the
quiet.
screen on one I've got on screen now. Look at that.
I'm looking at it. No,
That's special.
it looks like, oh man, like, yeah, it's terrible. Just there's no other words for it. Like Contra was better.
Wow, I need to move on. Let's move on.
Well, we're ending on super low note.
Oh, no, not another spinball game.
It's another one of those stupid
Oh,
pinball
my
games.
word.
Except now this is Safari Pinball.
Wow. Again.
If you've been keeping track of the last couple new newses, every so often or every week there's been a new pinball game come out, which is exactly the same as the last pinball game that came out, except the pinball table has a slightly different theme.
Oh, no, they've changed the images. You know, you
That's
can
it.
do like a search replace on names. They just did that.
Yeah, no, just this is now Safari. So you're looking at African animals, and there's an elephant and a mud hut. Because, well, how else are you supposed to know you're in
It's
Africa?
basically Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, I can confirm as an African.
I moved from my mud hut to here.
Yep, man, I quite like these walls that you
No, I
can
know.
get wet and they don't fall over.
There's a camera and there's like a really old school handy cam, like the old
Yeah,
Sony handy cam.
camcorder
So
thing.
yeah, and
Um,
it's wrong because it should be phones. You should have a phone, shouldn't you?
Well, when you go on Safari, you never take a phone. Someone might call you.
Oh. See, I was thinking
That's
of taking pictures. I'd probably take better quality pictures than that than DSLR. DSLR.
I don't think that's a DSLR. I think that's a film camera. Oh no, it is. It's got the screen.
Yeah, I
DSLR.
think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A disappointing end.
No,
A
I'm sorry.
very-
I think you've just. I think we'll have to have words later.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
have a
This,
meeting
this
about this.
week has been such a wet blanket for games. It's shocking.
Yeah, I feel like we need to have a meeting, discuss your role in this business, what you bring to the table. Maybe we need to discuss
Yeah.
this.
What I bring to the pinball table.
Exactly.
Well, at least every week I bring something
Well,
new.
What was exciting was that was only like 14 minutes of my life I lost, so it wasn't too bad.
It's only 14 minutes of my life.
Not that I was timing you. Anything I looked at
Or
the time and went,
anything.
oh yeah, 1 hour 36 gone. Now it's
Good
1 hour
job.
50, so good work.
Well, yeah, that's all I have for you. I've kept you awake. I've kept you entertained. My job is done.
Yeah, true. It was so bad I actually stayed awake for it. It was
I
not
know.
boring.
No, it was. You can say a lot of things about it, but boring is not one
And
of
I
them.
remember Dizzy the egg.
Well, look at me remembering your childhood for you.
That's right. No one in chat was interested though, which is sad.
Yeah, I think everyone's given up on us. They were like, "Oh no, here we go with
probably
Activision Blizzard stuff."
Yeah, was it
again."
the ranting about Activision that did it? Maybe that.
Yeah, everyone's just like, leave immediately. Ah, before we go, Lee, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Before we start wrapping
I didn't
up.
do it. It wasn't me.
No, this is to gauge how much of a hipster you are.
I'm not a hipster. I have a beard, but that's about it. But I had a beard before beards were cool.
You have a beard, you wear glasses, and you like coffee, so
Oh,
you're pretty high on the hipster scale. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So if someone were to talk to you about a really high quality, high end film camera, modern camera that still uses 35mm film.
Like a red or
with
something?
infinite-
Like a red? Oh,
No,
you
like,
mean
like a photo. To take
DSLR
photo.
or something? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. A photo camera that
Yeah,
uses
I know 35mm cameras. I used to do
film.
cameraing
but
back
it's
in the day.
modern.
Yep.
Yeah, high end, like it's high end. It's a really nice one, like a Leica or whatever, Hasselblad or whatever, like a really cool
No,
one.
decent
Does
Canon.
that get you excited or not really?
Mate, yes it does. I love a good DSLR. Yes, definitely. Or SLR, as they were before DSLRs. Why?
No, this isn't DSLR. This is
No, this is SLR. This is original. This is
Film.
digital. That's digital SLR, isn't it? That's what it stands for. So SLR is what it was originally. Yeah,
oh yeah, so like an SLR that does it on film, where you have to go
That's
take
right.
it to get developed
correct.
for physical photos.
Yes,
Yep.
correct.
And so
Yep.
if you think about something like that, that gets you a little bit excited,
I
right?
love that sort of stuff. Yeah, but I wish I could afford a $5,000 camera.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why?
I am not a hipster.
No, it's like you're going to get better quality pictures out of it. It's really, really close now, but you are going to get better quality pictures out of a decent SLR.
There we go.
Yeah.
See? Or everyone around me is like, oh no, if you get excited about film cameras, like actually taking photographs on film, then you're a hipster.
See, Toddy's there. He's got a Canon 7D. That's a 1N Canon, bro, and M2, and a 7D. Yeah. Oh, a 7D and a 7D too. Oh, you got two 7Ds, but the second version. So which one's a 7D? That was. I nearly bought one ages ago. I keep looking at them, but it just hurt me to spend like $2,000 on a camera. I was like, oh, I just don't know if I use it enough to justify spending that much money.
Man. So, but that's digital, isn't it?
Might not be.
So yeah, I'm not talking about digital cameras. I'm talking about like proper film cameras where you get the
don't know if
photos developed.
They might not be digital.
Well, have a
7D
look.
Mark II. Yeah, it is. It's 20 megapixels. So yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah.
but it's
So-
still a decent. It's still a decent camera. It's a,
But yeah, basically my point was someone was talking about a really nice, high-end camera that still takes photos on film. And I was like, that actually sounds really cool. And then I was accused of being a hipster.
it's a different. So hipsters like things for the sake of liking things because they think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like they go back and listen to, I don't know what they do, like listen to CDs because it's kind of like, it's cool.
All the
But
normal people are back and listening to vinyl. I mean, come
vinyl.
on.
Yeah. I know CDs because everyone's listening to vinyl. Exactly. That's exactly what they'd be like. They're like, no, you're listening. No, I'm listening to CDs.
Yeah, I really like the way CDs clip.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I like when they take them out, they shine in the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a place for it as well. I think there's a proper place for decent SLRs.
Nice. Excellent. Great. Thank you for proving my point. I'm not a hipster.
Nope.
Everyone who said I was a hipster.
But maybe I am a hipster though. See?
Well,
Because you accused me of
ask-
being a hipster at the very beginning of this question.
I said everything points at you being a hipster. Everything
Right.
points towards you being a hipster, but are you really a hipster?
Yeah. I don't know if I've actually backed you or kind of just completely backed everyone else though, with my answer.
Okay, well,
See.
let's put it out to the audience,
Actually,
guys.
Toddy, would you class, because Toddy seems to be into his cameras, would you class having a SLR being a hipster? Or is it just someone who appreciates the camera, a decent camera?
If you
He's
appreciate
knocking
it.
out like f-stop speeds and all sorts in chat now. He's gone crazy.
Look at that, yeah, f-stop speeds and millimeters and all sorts of things. All this camera
Millimeters.
talk.
Like measurements, numbers and stuff. Brilliant.
Yeah, here he is with his f-stops and measurements. Oh, like a real camera nerd.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's cast it out to the listeners. Is Lee a hipster and am I a hipster? You're allowed to ask us questions to classify
Oh,
if we
nice.
are hipsters or not, but let's see. Let's see what people think. Because I was accused of being a hipster and I don't think I am. I think I'm way too cool to be a hipster.
What's all of 22 grams worth of gear?
Jeez.
Yep.
Okay, and on that note, let's get out of here, Mr. Lee. I can smell dinner cooking.
Ah, yes. I
Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I can.
It smells
Smells
like
delicious.
it smells like enchiladas.
Oh no, hot pot tonight.
A hot pot. Ah, that's why I got the meaty smell from. You see, that's what I thought. You were
Ah,
looking
yeah,
for.
see. I thought, luckily you didn't say meat pie.
Meat pie. That would have been hilarious if I
Yeah,
actually
right.
had a hot pot. I'd be like,
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Get out of my house.
smell-o-vision.
Uh,
All right, let's get out of
smell-
here. It's 2 hours.
Right. Yes. Thanks. That's our show for this week, guys. Remember, we do live stream. We are looking for more people on YouTube. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Kick. We are 50 away from being affiliate, and we'd be grateful if you guys pushed us over the line and
47.
got us a little badge to say that we're cool. But you know where to find the podcast by now if you're listening to it. If you don't know where to find it and you manage to stumble upon the podcast, look at the episode description. Look at the show notes. Links are there. Like, we just give you the links for free. You don't even need to pay for it. Just go. Just do it. And if you want to follow Lee individually because you think he's cool and you're like, what is Lee tweeting today?
Because I'm a hipster.
You want to see what he's streaming or see what he thinks, or follow up on Facebook and maybe go to his house and get a cup of coffee. Where can they find you, Lee?
I got decent coffee here. I'm Lee Howard on Twitter and on Xbox, and Leo25 on Twitch.
Hi. And your address for people that want to come for coffee?
I'll if you read this, the description of the podcast, it'll be in there.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I like it. And you can find me at Zarkrias on Xbox and Twitter. If you're looking for the spelling, show notes. guys.
Actually, if you sign up for the newsletter, which I'm due to do, you will see
Oh,
my
yes.
address on it.
Oh,
Because I have to put a physical address on newsletters to be legal, as it's illegal to have them.
interesting.
Yeah, that's why my physical address is on the newsletter. So if you sign up for the newsletter, you find out where I live.
Oh,
And you're
how do
welcome
we
to
sign
bring
up for the
cake.
newsletter?
Go to the website, and there's a big button under socials. I believe it's under socials.
Under
that
socials,
says
yeah.
sign up for newsletter.
Oh, and when
I
you
know.
click on it, what happens?
You sign up for the newsletter by putting your email address in.
Oh, that's amazing. It's like we thought
Doesn't,
about that.
doesn't cost anything. It's amazing. You get free stuff.
Free newsletter. So quickly tell us, what does the newsletter cover?
So normally it's 5 top stories, 5 interesting stories from the podcast the week before.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what it covers.
Nice. So
And
it's
any-
kind of like a taster of what the podcast is about.
Exactly, yes. And maybe even events happening. We put a little nugget of information about any events that might be happening.
Ah, yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's quite
It's like you
interesting.
thought about it.
Yeah, I'm due one because I haven't done one for a couple of weeks, so
Yeah.
I'm due one.
We are behind on publishing podcasts. We are aware. Those are coming soon, guys. hang
Well.
tight. If you're waiting for the audio version, it's coming soon. But download it. When it does come, download them all.
Yes, exactly. Like
They're like
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Got to collect them.
Exactly.
Right. We are talking nonsense. It's time to leave. So thank
Indeed.
you guys for hanging out. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Thanks for
Yes.
all the emojis. It's great to see you guys hanging out and having fun. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. Oh, good job, everyone.
Yes. What if we're hanging out?
Yeah,
Kobe Toddy's discovered the siren noise. What?
yeah, it looks
Very
like it, eh?
Very good. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, we probably should.
Thank you, Toddy,
Oh.
for hanging out and giving us a stick. It was good.
Yeah, thanks, Toddy. That's great. We'll see you
didn't-
soon.
Didn't actually die. I felt like I was going to cough most of the way through this podcast. Kind of like a, I don't know, weird. Keep sipping water.
Yeah, just keep sipping water. Just keep not dying is always good.
Not dying, yes. Dying is bad.
Yep. Okay.
That was really good. The Activision stuff was hilarious, though.
Oh yeah, the Activision stuff is
Just
fantastic.
So funny.
Makes us laugh a lot. Oh well.
I should do more live tweeting in the Discord channel, maybe. I don't know if people are actually reading it or not, but it was making me
Oh
chuckle.
yeah. Oh, it's great. I think do that, and then it's a good way to remind people that we are a podcast and they should listen to us.
That's right. So we can regurgitate any stuff that we say in the Discord.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, mate. Good work.
Cool.
Good work.
Yes, good work yourself. Thanks to everyone hanging out on the streams.
Yes. All very quiet. We have 6 viewers and Kick, who knows who they are.
Yeah. Oh well. Cool.
That sounds like a normal evening there, Cobra Toddy. You know I didn't record this, though.
Luckily, I did.
Yeah. And it's only 2 of us, so it actually works for 2 of us. For 3 of us, it doesn't work that well, but 2 of us,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Brilliant.
Actually, last night's didn't come through. I thought I'd saved it. It's not saved. I thought it saved, because normally it saves it in the Zoom folder by default. The download must have messed up.
Interesting.
But you saved it anyway, so that's cool.
Yeah. So I've got it there. Yeah.
It's weird. I wonder where it went. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
Oh. Well. Cool. Stream is off. Or are we still streaming?
Oh,